Hello, is nobody home? You know I get stressed sometimes, can be alone. Hello, I'm back to zero. Find out what's going on inside, bring me from below. Right now I'll steal you when I need you. Come down at these heights I've become used to calling. Keep me calm before you're gone. Strange how no one's here to listen in this ghost town. They try to keep their distance but we're calling. How could you ever move on? Hello, I notice you're free. Don't pretend that you know what you are. Who'd want to be me? But no, I hope you agree. You did what you did and you took it too far. Ignore my final plea. Right now I'll steal you when I need you. Come down at these heights I've become used to calling. Keep me calm before you're gone. Strange how no one's here to listen in this ghost town. They try to keep their distance but we're calling. How could you ever move on? Hello, is nobody home? You know I get stressed sometimes, been left on my own. Right now I'll steal you when I need you. Come down at these heights I've become used to calling. Keep me calm before you're gone. Strange how no one's here to listen in this ghost town. They try to keep their distance but we're calling. How could you ever move on? I don't open letters. I don't open letters. I don't open letters. I don't open letters anymore. I don't open letters. I don't open letters. I don't open letters. I don't open letters anymore.
Hello. Hello everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday everybody. How are you? Hello. Welcome on into the stream. I hope you have had an absolutely grand day. How is everyone? I have had an absolute clusterfuck of a day, I'll be completely honest with you. It's just gone terribly wrong. It went wrong from the beginning and slowly increased to going a bit more normal. Def did not break my ear. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's because I've gotten too close to my mic. Hello. I have had just a shit day. It's not been bad. It's just been broken. That's the best way to describe my day today. Broken. But I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. Hi! Hello everybody. Hello, Clusterfuck Tuesday indeed. It's just been silly. It's just been a bit of a silly day today. The first part of my title is because my makeup is to do with Monty. I'm really into my Five Nights at Freddy's face. You know, shout at me all you want. Don't care. Look, oh, rock and roll, baby. I've got green on. I'm an alligator now, everybody. And my eyes are yellow and green as well, but that's not the point. Look at this. Wow. Anyway, moving along. It's just been stupid today. It's just been silly and bad. I hate Monty. Well, that's your opinion. With the power of friendship and this gun, I thought, oh, okay. Well, what a strange start to this. Monty Python? No, I don't know who that is. Who's Monty Python? No, I don't know. Other one, the animatronic one, the alligator. Why is it so funny today? Hello? Look, it's making me go all bright. I don't want to be all bright. I'll sit back here. It's okay. Hello. Sorry, I wasn't I wasn't ready, but at the same time I was very ready. Let me get a better song on. Sorry, James Marriott. It was slow down. I love it, but hang on. Hang on, James. We'll put on a different song and we'll get back to you, James. I swear. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Okay, no. There we go. That's not a better song. That's worse. That's good enough. Hello! Hi! I hate Monty because he replaced 2 of the animatronics. Well, is that his fault? I don't think so. Hello, Handro. Welcome on into the stream. Happy Tuesday and or Wednesday, my friend. But yeah, it's been a bit of a silly day. It's not in like a silly haha, in a silly oh fuck. Oh shit. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing okay. He replaced Bonnie and Freddie. Well, is that his fault? I don't think so. Did he choose to do that? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I like him. I think he's cool. Anyway, Monty Python English films, they're the best. No, not sure, RJX. I don't watch films. You'll notice that quickly. But yeah, to be honest, the only part of the story that I have today is from the very start. How's COVID over there? I don't think it's that bad. I'm not sure, really. I don't know as many people who have it. I feel like it's kind of like, it's prominent, but not as prominent. You know, the restrictions are being eased kind of deal. It's not as bad as before. Slightly. I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up with it. Love the green, by the way. Thank you. Oh, blaze it. I've got my skirt on as well today. I really like my outfit today. So before I tell the story, you'll have to admire it. Go, wow, Sugar, that's so cool, Sugar. And I'll go, thank you, guys. Thanks so much. I really like it today. Do you have cats? No, I have 2 dogs. Hate cats. They're the worst. But basically, today, the only pup... I just got tricked by my own song. Sorry, I thought the song ended for a second there. Basically, you love cats. They're a hit or miss for me. As long as they're nice, I like them. If they're mean, I don't like them anymore. Also, golden retriever. I fucking love golden retrievers. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted, getting away from the point. You're so flippant. Thanks. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Maybe. Or no thank you. I'm really getting distracted, aren't I? Everyone stop talking and listen. No, I'm joking. Love the accent, thank you. Today, the only thing that happened was directly as I woke up. Basically what happened, I would love to say I had a fun time at college today. Funny thing is, I didn't go to college. Now you may be thinking, Sugar, why did you not turn up at college today? Why are you dressed as an animatronic alligator? 2 excellent questions. They don't coincide at all. I didn't dress up as an animatronic alligator and then choose, I'm not going to college today, I'm too good for it. They're 2 whole different stories like that. I shouldn't have... We'll just move away from that. Basically, I woke up today at 6:30, rise and shine in the morning. I woke up to my alarm. I looked at my alarm. I turned the alarm off. This was my first mistake. My only mistake in hindsight. This was my mistake that I made. I looked at my alarm. I have 3 alarms. One at 6 o'clock, one at 6:10, one at 6:30. I went through all of the 3 alarms and turned them all off. And what I said is it's fine. I can wake up slightly later today. That slightly later turned into an hour later. So I overslept by a whole hour. I woke up at 6:30. I went back to bed. I woke up at 7:30. An hour later, man. I'm stupid as shit. Like, I'm dumb. Sugar streaming daily. I know, look at this. This is new, isn't it? Just remember to have a physics exam tomorrow. Ah, good luck, my friend. I hope it goes well. Are they love heart sunglasses? Yes, they are. They look weird on, though, which is why they're on my head. I think they don't, you know what I mean? They don't look as cool when they're on. I have other purple sunglasses. The only sunglasses I have are purple, which is helpful for dressing as an alligator somehow. But basically... yeah, I slept through all 3 of my alarms. My mum woke me up, brought me in a cup of tea, left it on there, and then And then I fell back asleep, didn't wake up. And the only reason I did wake up at 7:30 was because my friend was calling me going, "Hey, sugar, where the fuck are you? I'm outside your house. We need to go to college." And I woke up and I saw this call and I went, shit. Fuck. Oh no. Oh, this is, that's not good at all. I'm sorry, I'm not getting ready fast enough to get to college in time. So, I didn't go. I said I had a headache and I didn't go. Which in hindsight was probably a bad idea because I could have just gone and turned up late. But like, I didn't want to. And then in hindsight, I should have been doing my online lessons. But I didn't want to. So I've been sat doing nothing all day. I stayed in bed until 1 p.m. So I overslept through all my alarms, slept until 7:30, said to my friend, "Hey, very sorry, I overslept, I'm not coming in." And then I went back to bed. So I've had a really nice day. It's been great, but it's been fucking dumb. You know what it's been stupid. I told you I'd be back. Have you checked your email yet? No. No, I have not. I should probably take your advice, honestly, but I have not. Welcome on back, though. Welcome on back. It's college. I was always a half a day late and I never got... Yeah, I mean, I definitely could have gone to college. I should have gone to... I really should have got myself up. Like, it was 7:30. I have to be at college at 8:55, okay? It takes me an hour to get to college. If you do the maths, that gives me 20 minutes to get ready, and I'm still there on time. So I had time to get ready and get up. But, like, I just got back into bed, sat there for a bit, like, is there a fucking point? Like, I could just stay at home and have this day off. So that's exactly what I did. And then I dressed up as an animatronic alligator, and now we're here. So what a great day it's been. I've had a lovely day. I've literally sat and done nothing all day. And this isn't like I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I stayed in bed till 1, warmed up my cup of tea, drank my cup of tea, and then came up here and watched YouTube videos. I did a bit of painting, but like not much. I go fucking ground and go sit in the corner. Okay. No. I'm rebelling. No. I didn't have the naughty corner or the naughty step. Naughty corner's not a thing. Naughty step. I didn't have a naughty step as a kid. To be honest, I was really scared of confrontation as a kid, so I never got told off. The only time I did get told off, this is the first fun sugar story of the first one of the stream. One time when I was a kid, I got like left to just kind of like play by myself a lot as a kid. So I just found stuff to occupy myself to do when I was like 6, maybe young, probably around 6. I would just find myself something to do, you know. My mum would put CBeebies on and then I just potter about the living room doing whatever I felt like, and I had a lovely time doing it. It was great. But one time I obviously was a little bit bored of pottering around doing my own thing, and in my brain something must have clicked in my child brain. I have a 1p or like I have a coin in my hand. I don't know the specified number. I don't remember that part. I have a coin in my hand. I didn't have anything to do with the what can you do with a single coin? Not much when you're in a living room. So what my child brain decided to do was walk over to the wall and scratch the entire alphabet onto the wall with a 1p coin. Now, my mum wasn't too happy with me when I did this, because we lived in a rented house, and I still do, and I had just scratched into the wallpaper the whole entire alphabet. A to Z, every single letter, in detail. Okay, in detail. I had scratched the alphabet into the wall. Not even like with pen, you can wipe that off at least. No, scratched it, ingrained the fucking alphabet into the wall. Which, I don't know why. I probably could have just used paper and pens, but the wall, much more fun than that. So every single time you walked into my front room, you could just see the slight outline of the alphabet on the wall. You can't get rid of it. It's engraved. Like, I have full on put all of my weight into writing the alphabet on the wall. So I did that as a kid. And that was the only time I got told off, because that was damage to the house. That was property damage. The only time I've ever got told off was committing property damage. And other than that, never, because I was too scared of it. I was way too scared to get told off. You have 1p, Rich? I know. Oh my god. I was actually kind of bawling as a kid. I won't lie. I was actually quite rich. Me listening to Insane Communism or homework. Are you okay? You don't know? But yeah, so now I've got a massive to-do list for tomorrow because I'm really backed up on schoolwork now. So that's fun. But like, no, it is my fault. I should have gone into college or joined the Google Meets. But this morning, okay, you know, I was led in bed. I was on my phone. It was 8:55 and I was like, I would have a lesson now. I can just join the online meeting. I tried. My teacher wasn't there. So I left the online meeting, and then it said that I had started a meeting, and I went, oh, fuck this, man. I'm not... So I just didn't join any of them. So that's also a I tried to mix fault and flaw into the same word. That's also a fault on my behalf. You know, that is a fault on my behalf that I got scared and didn't join any of the other ones. But, like, I can catch up with them if they're all recorded. I'll be fine. I've only got a massive ass fucking to-do list for tomorrow. This is my to-do list, everyone. Do you want me to read it to you? Easy fix, by the way, paint. It was in an old house. It's fine. Not my problem anymore. My to-do list. I'll read it like a scripture for you. Numero uno is to make a new about panel because I finally got Hover, which is like TikTok, but it's predominantly for Twitch streamers, so it's a really like good way to find new streamers and find like streamer friends. Basically just TikTok, where I'm gonna repost all of my TikToks. So if you don't want to download TikTok and you don't give a shit about the rest of TikTok, I highly suggest Hover if you actually want to find new streamers. So I got that, and I need to add a panel for that. Add the links into Beacon. That's just more. It's just a lot of Twitch things, I won't lie, but that I was meant to do today and didn't do today. And make new emotes, because the only emotes I have right now are 2 that I made last year, and I want more, add more commands, you know, separate VOD chats. I want to make a new Discord channel for clips, and then timestamps for moments you found funny in the stream, so my life becomes easier. And then my psychology, criminology, and artwork. Oh, so that's my plan for tomorrow and Thursday as well. I accidentally have given myself way too many days off. I will be in college 2 days this week. What's the fucking point? Rickroll is for troll. Is it a Rickroll? It's I fucking hope it isn't. To be honest, I unironically quite enjoyed the song Never Gonna Give You Up. Shout at me all you want. It's quite good. You cannot tell me that Never Gonna Give You Up isn't a decent song. You know, I wouldn't listen to it, but like if it came on, I wouldn't go, no, yuck, turn it off. I would go, oh man, I just got rickrolled, and then finish listening to the song. I wouldn't actively turn it off. I think I like it. I think that's a good song. Maybe I'm just becoming like ingrained to like it. I feel like maybe it's just hypnotized me into enjoying it. So yeah, you never know. I think it's quite good though. I really need to work on the server a lot more. Yeah, it's always been a work in progress. When has anything ever been finished on Sugar Daisy's channel? Absolutely nothing, man. Absolutely, I've never finished anything. Like I think the only thing I've finished is like this new overlay stuff, and even then, I could probably add more to it if I felt like it. I'm not. Take On Me is absolutely fucking great. It's like Hey Ya, man. We need to talk about that category of songs more. Like, we need to talk about that specific category. Everyone knows those songs. I can guarantee you everyone knows Hey Ya. If you put Hey Ya on, everyone would be singing along. Why is no one listening to Hey Ya? You know the song, Hey Ya, Hey Ya. Yeah, you know it. I know you know it. And if you don't, fair enough. But like, why does no one unironically put it on? It's a good song. Fight me on it. Hey Ya is an absolute banger, man. I love Hey Ya. So I don't see why people don't have it on playlists. It's on all of my fucking playlists. I love Hey Ya so much. I was listening to it a whole day once, and it brought my mood up entirely. It's hello, I don't want Steven Universe on. Hee. You being Michael Jackson? What's happened? But no, I get scared of people who don't add like music like that onto playlists and just only add new music. That song's about a breakup. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but there's a line in the song which like unironically says that you're not listening to the lyrics, you just want to listen to the sound. You don't want to hear me, you just want to dance. That one. And that's very true. I've never listened to the words of Hey Ya. I just go, woo, yeah, Like, I don't ever listen to it, but I listen to the music, just not the words, which is ironic because that is exactly what they say in the song. I do not know it. I'm a Daft Punk kind of guy, as you should be. I feel like that's everyone. Again, Daft Punk, just one of them things everyone knows. Come on, you have to know Get Lucky. You can't not know Get Lucky. You can. I used to go swimming when I was a kid. I used to do swimming lessons, and my dad, whenever we went home, he'd always put on harder, better, faster, stronger, work it harder, make it better. That one, he put on that, and now I know it off by heart because of that. And me and my friends had a massive argument about it, and they were like, no, Kanye wrote that song. I was like, you fucking stupid. Kanye did not get, it might not be Kanye. Who did the don't kill me? That was was it Kanye? I don't know. Whoever the fuck it was who added the rap on top of it. They were like, no, they made that song. I was like, no, they didn't. Don't take this away from Daft Punk, man. Give them something at least. They don't get enough credit. They're sick. I love them. I used to really like their dances on Just Dance, but they were way too difficult for me. Correct, Kanye? Yeah. They all were like, no, he made that song. No, he didn't. He just added a rap on top of it. They were taking all the credit away from Daft Punk themselves, and I was annoyed. I'm an avid Daft Punk fan, okay? I know 2 of their songs at least. And that's the 2 that I've mentioned just now. To be honest, I won't lie to you, I don't know any Daft Punk songs apart from the 2 that I've mentioned. Who sang all along the Watchtower? Fucking what? Who sang what? I don't know. Was it Daft Punk? I played that on my musician teacher, said it was inappropriate. Oh, no, it was Bob Dylan. Oh, shucks. I don't know what that song is. I don't know what that song is. What's All Along the Watchtower? I know songs if you play them. I don't know songs by their name. It's like I don't know who wrote songs unless it's Daft Punk. I have a really obscure style of music. My style of music is literally this music that I play on stream, because a good majority of the time, the only music I listen to is not copyrighted music for streams. So obviously my stream playlist, it has like Kai Dreams, Lemon Demon, Lovejoy, Jack Stauber, and they're all people who I listen to off of stream. Like, it has just everything that I listen to off stream. Tally Hall. It is just purely my music taste, which is lucky because then I get to listen to the songs that I like. Thanks, Thumb. Welcome on in. Cheers, Thumb. Cheers, Thumb. Appreciate it. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Thanks, Thumb. Sadly, Daft Punk broke their band. Pricks. I want them to do a reunion. I don't give a shit about One Direction, and I never have. Daft Punk Cheers, Thumb. Thanks, Thumb. Oh my god. Thanks so much. Yeah, I want them to do a reunion. Is there a reason they broke up? I swear it was just 2 fucking people. Why? What did they have? An argument? Bring them back, honestly. They need to come back. They need to pull an Adele and come back after getting a divorce. Technically, that is what breaking up, in a technical term, if you want to word it a different way, they got a divorce. Let's reunite them. Let's reunite them. What does reimburse mean? Sorry, this is really quickly coming to my head. What does reimburse mean? I'll wait for an answer while I move on to a different topic. What does it mean? Sorry, I don't know I have no clue. I remember hearing it. What does it mean? I'll wait for an answer. 2 fucking people, that's hot. Oh my god, Thumb. You're so right. You're so right. But no, what does it mean? You can Google it. It's, ooh, fucking hell. I'm a teenager in puberty. You can Google it. Oh, you can Google it. That's fine. Fucking hell. Thumb, I'm about to pop up. No. In a video game. But no, other than that, I have been, I've been nothing all day. I've been in a really weird liminal space. They should have pulled a Fleetwood Mac and made an album about the breakup. Yes, as they should. I've only listened to one Fleetwood Mac song in my life, and it's The Chain. How underground of me. How underground. I wish I had an underground artist that I listen to. I don't. I only know people that other people know, and that upsets me. I just want one flex in my life to go, yeah, I knew them. I just want to say that once in my life. I want to gatekeep at least one band. And you know what? Shout at me all you want. I want to be able to go, yeah, I know them. Do you know them? No. That's so weird. I want to just do that once in my life. You know, you should stop me all you want. I won't be stopped. You know what did happen today? You know how last week, Friday, just last week in general, I said I lost my eyeliner in my bed somewhere. I found it today. I'll show you exactly where it fucking is. Okay, my makeup has a really bad organization. This part in particular is where I keep all of my brushes and my mascaras. And I obviously must have put my eyeliner in here and then didn't look hard enough. But it was still in here. Thank you, Thumb! What the fuck, Thumb? You're being too nice. Thank you, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. Bye. Oh, bye, Thumb. Cheers, bye. But yeah. I lost it in a pot full of my other makeup and I found it today, which was really helpful, honestly, because it's literally the only eyeliner I can use easily because the other ones don't work as well. Sorry, that was irrelevant. How has your guys' day been? I've done nothing else. Absolutely fuck all. My entire day has literally just been sat on YouTube. Like, I will happily say that I've just been watching YouTube all day. Like, all day. I've done nothing. I was gonna, you know, maybe I would have had an interesting day if I didn't wake up an hour late, but I did. And that's the only interesting thing that's happened today. You know, I took it as a sign from, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I obviously woke up an hour late, right? Yeah. Yeah, I obviously, you know, the universe said, Sugar, you don't have to go to college today. And I went, yeah, universe, I don't have to go to college today. Terrible mindset to have. Don't follow along in my footsteps. But have that mindset. If something bad happens, just go, yeah, no, everything happens for a reason. I'm going to stay in bed. That was my exact mindset. And I literally messaged my friend. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in. It's fine, I can join the Google Meets. I did some of my artwork, but I don't know if it ever so slightly doxes me, because it's, actually, it probably won't. I can show you my artwork that I did. I haven't finished it, I haven't finished it yet. You can see some of it, well, you can see it. Oh, what the fuck? Ajax, what the hell? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Holy shit, thank you. I really appreciate it. But no, this is my artwork. You've got to unroll it first. I hate rolling things. I've also opened this in the most inconvenient way possible. Look, it's this. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Look at Sugar's... Fuck. Shit. Look at Sugar's insane art skills, everyone. Oh, my. Oh my! Isn't that just insane? This is the only bit I like. This is the only... Fuck up! This is the only bit I like. This little bit here. I like this bit the most. That bit made me happy. And look, you can see the happy face in the bust. It's called Chair, if you were wondering. So that's my artwork that I did in school and then just outlined today. We still getting paid, Sugar? No. I don't know who you think I am. I don't know who you think I am. A billionaire? No. Me listening to Super Idol sung by SpongeBob. Are you okay? Doing alright? I wish I was listening to music today. I was in the mood to listen to music today, but I didn't. I was in one of them moods. I was in like, I want to listen to music, and then I never opened my music app. I don't think anyone relates to that. I don't think that's a relatable sentence that I've just said there. I was in the mood to listen to music. So I didn't. I don't think that's, I think I may have missed the mark slightly with that relatable sentence. But that was the mood I was in today. I was like, oh, I'm really bored of this YouTube video. I want to watch music. And then I kept watching the YouTube video. You know, just leave me alone, okay? Just leave me alone. You know what I did do today? I fixed the sound alerts. Yay! I think. Don't quote me on that. I fixed the sound alerts. And then I tried to figure something else out and I didn't. I fucking tried to fix the sound alerts and I got jump scared by it because basically I added the sound alerts browser onto Streamlabs again. And it played the sound alerts that... Stop! Stop giving me things. No more of that now. That's enough. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. You can stop there, though. I appreciate it a lot. I thank you very, very much. Save it. Save it. The sound works. They do. Yay! Like the sound alerts. Yeah. So basically, I added the browser, and because someone redeemed applause yesterday, it just started playing really fucking loudly as I opened the browsers. Holy shit, that scared the living daylight out of me. You wanna know, I've been really jumpy recently. I'm not sure why. But basically, shit, I've lost my train of thought there. Wait, hang on. What am I saying? I was editing Twitch clips yesterday. Shut the fuck up. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I appreciate it, my friend. Oh my, thank you. Oh, you shouldn't have. But I was editing my Twitch clips yesterday, and I was highlighting a specific clip where I dropped my phone. It's on my TikTok and my other one, if you want to see it. But I dropped my phone like really close to the camera. What I did was I was just scrolling through my entire VOD to find it so I could highlight it. And I scrolled through my entire VOD, found it, it played, shat myself, like fully. That was so loud. Oh my god. We're back, baby. We're back in business. Oh, and it's not laggy for now. Look at this. I'm gonna get claimed. Look at this. I think I should make a short. Oh, fuck's sake. Now you've figured it out. Jesus, guys. Come on. That one's too short to hear. Get scammed, my friend. No, I'm joking. But basically, I jump scared myself. I've just been really on edge recently, and I'm not sure why. I've just been quite like, fuck. I should have added a jump scare sound. That would have been fun. But no, I've just been a bit on edge recently. I blame my mum. She's making me on it. That sounds bad. That sounds really, really bad out of context. My mum's a really jumpy person. I came downstairs today to tell her that I woke up really late and that I wasn't going to college. And she full on jumped out of her skin. Basically, my mum, she's worse than me. Sugar's getting a new PC. Sugar makes her PC from her brother. I need to build my own PC. I'm exploiting my siblings. Basically, my mum, whenever she just does anything around the house, she used to blast music from her speaker. She's changed that to blasting music in her headphones. So what happens is before, she has her safe space is the kitchen, basically. I don't know why, she just really likes it in the kitchen. So she'll go into the kitchen, she'll shut the door, and usually I could hear when she was in the kitchen because she'd be blasting music through her headphones, and through the speaker, and I go, oh, my mum's in there, I'll leave it, I don't want to scare her. Now it's silent in there. I don't know if my mum's in there or not, so I'll open the door. The other day I opened the door, I went, mum, I opened the door, she didn't notice. She was like, I couldn't hear you. I went, Mum, I shouted your name a good 10 times and opened the door in front of you, and you only noticed when you looked up from your phone. I went, Mum, you're going to get murdered in this fucking house if you don't turn down your goddamn headphones. I was like, Mum, you're actually going to burn your ears off. You're going to break your eardrums if you keep doing this. She was like, no, I'll be fine. Me and my brother have both told her, Mum, you need to turn down your fucking headphones, otherwise you are going to kill your ears. And she does not listen. She's worse than me. In all senses with her phone, she is worse than me. I'm sorry, at least I'm spatially aware. If someone opened my room door now, I'm pretty sure I'd notice. If someone was shouting my name, pretty sure I'd notice. I shouted her name probably a meter away from her. Not even that. Maybe like 2 inches is a bit of an understatement. Around a meter away from her. Didn't notice. She's gonna get killed in the house, and it will not be, like, I just don't understand it. Like, it's constant as well. I'll go downstairs, I'll be like, oh, the fucking door's shut. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. She's listening to drum and bass. No, she's listening to Tyler, the Creator, and I know that for a fucking fact, because she used to blast it on her speaker. She's listening to loads of shit. To be honest, my mum has quite a good taste in music. I don't reckon she'd listen to drum and... She probably would, honestly. It's not even a joke. She went and saw... I forget who they are. The band... She went and saw the band, bit Mr. Traumatic. Oh, you know it. She does actually like drum and bass, so you never know. Maybe she is. But yeah, my mum, she can't hear. She can't hear shit. She can if she doesn't have her headphones in, but other than that, she cannot hear shit. And I frequently will jump scare my mum. And then when she gets scared, I get scared. And then it's just a really awful ricochet effect of everyone going, fuck me, Jesus, like for no reason. So that's been fun over the past couple of days. And it happens at least daily. Like, good daily. Because I never know if she's in the kitchen or not. Sometimes I've waited like a good 20 minutes for her to get out the kitchen and then she's just not been in the kitchen. So it's a big waste of my fucking time, honestly. It's a big fat waste of my time, but I don't want to scare her. So I'll just wait usually. You know, other than that, boring day, everyone. Boring day. I've done nothing. Like, this is why I need to start making my days more interesting. I need more topics to talk on. I don't have topics to talk on. My mum jump scares me all the time. Is she a quiet person or on purpose? Because if someone jump scared me all the time on purpose, I would not like that person anymore. I'm jumpy enough already. This is why I can't play horror games. You know, I was watching... What the fuck was I watching? I don't know what I was watching, but I knew what was going to happen. I was still sat there covering my eyes. I just don't know what it is. I think it's just the tension of things. It really gets to me. Like, I cannot watch jump scares or horror games. I can't do it, let alone fucking play them. You know, watching jump scares, watching horror games, bearable for me. I can watch them because it's not first-hand you're having to do the moving. Soon as I'm having to do the moving and bringing myself into the scary situations, that's when I'm not playing the game anymore. And that's why I've not done the horror game channel follower goal for about 4 months now, but that's not my fault. It is my fault, but yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna do something to my friend. What are you gonna do, my friend? What are you gonna do? I wish I had something else to say today. I've got no topics to talk about. She's 5'3", quite a church mouse. You'll not know she's in the room till it's too late. That's the best way to describe a person, a church mouse. It's fucking brilliant. But like, how do you not? That doesn't mean you don't notice her just because she's short. Surely not. Right? Surely. I mean, fair enough. I jump scare my mum and I'm 5'10", so I don't know how I jump scare my mum. I'm trying to find... Where is it? I'm trying to find the random word generator again. That's the absence form for my school. Where is it? Here it is. It was up already. I don't have any more words. I'm going to come to his house to make him play Outlast. Oh, Jesus. I'd kill my friend if she did. The first word that's just come up is talkative, and I think the app is mocking me. That was unnecessary, wasn't it? Funny? Oh, I know. Oh, it's charming me. Jeez. Pain. Well, that wasn't as much of a charm. Discovery. Instrument master. Bleed. These aren't very fun. Mutation lonely. Landowner. Guys, let's talk about my funny stories about landowners. Man, I've got so many funny stories about landowners. They're hilarious. Laboratory. Oh man, I've got so many funny stories about laboratory. Dangerous, ready, basic, camp. Should I talk about my year 6 camp? I've definitely spoken about it before, but I will speak about it again. I'm still gonna walk to sugar like Vanny. What, skip over? She was a shit character in a shit game, I'll be completely honest with you. Have you continued your bird watching? Oh, forever. You know, I've been looking out my window this entire day. I haven't looked away, honestly. Lied completely. I've been doing something all day. Sat there in my window, just eyes on the prize. You know me. Little telescopes like that. Yep, I see everything. That's not a telescope, is it? What's this one called? What's this one called? What's the seeing with the 2 big seeings? Like telescope but double. What is it? What's it called? Telescope but doubles. What is it? What is the double smaller telescope called? Please, someone enlighten me. I've forgotten what it's called. Double small telescopes. Binoculars. Yes, I whipped my binoculars out and I went, oh man, look at those birds outside my window. Incredible. And I've been doing that all day. This is one of the biggest lies ever. No. I have not lied. What's this song? Oh, no, I know this song. Eye telescopes. Welcome on in, Matt. Yep, you know it. The eye telescopes. The duo telescopes. But no, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about before now. Yeah, no, I've been doing lots of bird watching. You know me. I love watching birds. That's my favourite. I don't like watching magpies, though. If I was a bird watcher and my specific thing was magpies, I think I'd look like I was insane because I've got that superstition where if you don't salute a magpie, it's bad luck. Does anyone else have that? Is this just a me thing? And whenever I see a magpie, I have to salute it. Only one though. If there's 2 magpies, that's fine. If there's 1 magpie, that means its friend is dead. So I don't know why saluting it is any consolation. I feel like that's just a meaningless gesture. But you know, my friend says, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie," though. That's too far. It can't hear you, love. It's flying away. It's gone by now. It's in a tree. If you go like that and then you're in the middle of the street, go, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie," I'm sure that magpie is, who the fuck is this random child on the street? So I only salute. Don't worry. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, if I had to bird watch magpies, I'd just be sat there like this the entire time. I do this when I'm by myself, by the way. This isn't a thing I won't stop doing. I was walking by myself the other day, saw a magpie. Gotta salute, man. Pride to that magpie. So, you know, have you ever heard of the magpie poem? No. What's the magpie poem? Please enlighten me on it. Please enlighten me on it. But triple telescopes, you have 3 eyes. Yeah, and then just a singular telescope if you're a cyclops. How convenient is that? Then you don't have an issue. Then you don't have to go out and buy binoculars. But I also have another superstition of walking on 3 drains. Bad luck. Don't listen to me on this. This is stupid and I don't know where I got it from. You can't walk on 3 drains. It's bad luck. But don't listen to me. But what I've accidentally done is I've accidentally made my friends do it as well. And there's a good 3 individual 3 drains. Like there's 3 different ones on my walk to school in like a corner. So me and my friends, when we walk together, we'll be walking next to each other. The 3 drain will be here and we will both just split and walk around it. And what I want to know is, if we make a big appeal of doing it, will people follow us and not stand on it? Like if we both like actively turn around it, will they turn around it with us? That's all I want to know. I want to do a psychology experiment. 1 for sorry, 2 for luck, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy. It goes up to 80. I thought it was 1 for sorry, 2 for luck, 3 for the 3 with the 1. And then it's like 4 the 1 with the golden gun. This might have just been my primary school. I think that was my primary school. We had that one. And then it was like 3 the 1 with the hairy chest or something like that. I don't really remember it. You'll open your 4th eye with those. What? What? I ate some of those, my guy. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Where have you got onto this? You know those capsules you place in the washing machine? You ate some of those. Are you... Good for you, man. I hope you're okay. But no, I'm lost. I'm losing my track of thought. I'm getting really distracted today. I need to get onto one topic and I need to stick to it. Let's go back to the random word generator. Come on, first word that comes up. I've got to find something to do with it. Float. Fuck. Nope. I was a lie. I'm lying. Present. No. Why is landowner back? Episode. Entry. Sunrise. Superior. Bear. Ally. Ghost. Do I have any stories about ghosts? I actually do. Oh my god. This popped up on my Snapchat memories. Yes, I'm an avid Snapchat user. Go suck your mum, okay? Yeah, okay. It popped up on my Snapchat memories. It was a while ago, but it popped up on my Snapchat memories, and I remember taking note of it and saying I should explain this on stream. Okay, I'm here. I've got a topic. I'm going to stick to it. I'll read your messages, and I'm sticking to this, okay? 4 eyes. Yep, I can be 7 eyes if I felt like it. Sugar speed walking down the street, stumbling around chains and saluting magpies. This is actually a genuine thing that I do. It's not even a joke. Like, that's not even a joke. Spaghetti dog. What? What's your Snapchat? No. It's a personal Snapchat, so I don't... Ah, shit. I don't really drop... sorry, I'm getting so lost. I don't use it unless I talk to my school friends. And I don't use it. I won't lie to you. But it popped up on my Snapchat memories. I was going to make an Instagram, though, because I won't lie. I need to post Instagram reels. But I'm going to make an Instagram eventually. Basically, one time I was at my home with... I don't know if I was by myself. I don't think I was by myself. I'm pretty sure my little brother was asleep. My little brother was asleep upstairs and my dad was asleep and my other brother was asleep. So all of my family members were upstairs and I was sat downstairs alone with the dogs. Because it was like relatively late at night and my stepmom had gone out to the shops. Yeah? Oh, okay. All right then. My brother just called me for no reason, and then he said, "Don't worry." Well, I mean, okay. Well, that was okay. Basically, Should we do a brother reveal, guys? You've never seen him before or heard him. Brother reveal, brother reveal. Basically, I was downstairs alone with the dogs, and when someone knocks on the door, my dogs bark, like, a lot. My dogs are like, they bark and they bark and they bark. So basically what happened is, I don't know if I was tripping off my fucking mind. I don't know if I had just accidentally snorted a line of cocaine and I did not notice. But I was off my fucking head this day. Not in like a physical way, in a mental way. I was gone. And it will make sense in a second. So what my brain pictured that I saw is my stepmom in the car shaking her head at me with a really serious face, okay? So my door is a door and then it's like a slim window next to it. So I went to go and answer the door because I heard a knock, okay? And I heard a knock, the dogs were going insane, so I was like, I'll go and answer the door. And then I looked out the window and I saw my stepmom shaking her head violently, like going, in the car. So my mind went to, she's been kidnapped, the kidnapper's at the door trying to get in. Now, this was a very irrational thing for my brain to go to, because it wasn't true, obviously, but in my mind, I was like, I'm dead. This is it. These are my final moments. If I open this door, there's going to be a man stood there and he's going to shoot me in the head and I'm dead. So that's what my brain went to immediately, because like when there was a knock on the door, my dogs went fucking insane. Like, they were barking so loud and they just wouldn't stop. They wouldn't do that for my stepmom. It's my stepmom. They know my stepmom. They live with my fucking stepmom. She's there every day. So why the fuck were they going so insane? And then I think I must have just put the puzzle pieces together in my shit brain and thought that someone was stood at my door knocking on the door, and then my stepmom was like, don't open the door. But it wasn't like that. She just came in and everything was fine. I was panicking. I was like, oh my God, I need to call the police. I need to call the police right now. I need to go wake my dad up. No one gave a shit. It wasn't real. What the fuck happened to me that day? Like, what actually happened to me that day? I've not like understood. I don't understand what happened that day. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why my brain thought that there was a kidnapper at the door and that my stepmom was telling me not to answer the door. But I don't know what happened that day. I don't know what the real story was. I'm sure my stepmom was just like waving or shaking her head that something went. I don't know what happened, but I was fucking terrified. I lost my shit. I was like, oh my Jesus, I'm gonna die in this house. And I'm absolutely fine. And then she came in with the shopping 2 seconds later. I don't know what happened that day, and I cannot explain it to you people. I cannot. Psst, sugar, yeah? Yes, Pyro? You've never done coke before? No, I haven't, but I fucking may have. You never fucking know. I was lost on that day. Something happened on that day, and I will never know, because I cannot fill in the gaps, because it just never happened. It was very strange. It was a very, very, very strange thing to occur. And other than that, I don't have any ghost stories. I wish I did. That would be fun, having ghost stories, but I don't have any. I wish I had a ghost story. Wouldn't that be so much fun, having a ghost story? I wish I did, but that was it. So, oh well, that was my only ghost. It wasn't necessarily a ghost, though. Why are you saying, psst, psst, you're mad? Why are you mad? What's happened in the past 2 seconds that's made you mad? Why are you mad, Pyro? What's happened? You okay? Why are you mad? Why are you feeling all, That's the best way I can say those words right now. But no, other than that, I've done nothing today. That's not happened today. You have a ghost story? Go ahead. I tried to get the sugar cube. What does that mean? And I got double the daisy. Well, you know, it's not my fault. I don't understand emotes, and I think I did them wrong. You know, emotes are not my forte, people. I made them once on a fucking, like, really shit website, and then just didn't ever make an emote again. That's why it's on my list. Come on, that's why it's on my list, I swear. Sorry, I'm changing the stream title if any of you are wondering, because I need to make it more relevant. I only wanted the rock and roll thing because I'm cosplaying an animatronic alligator. Everyone say animatronic alligator over and over just while I change the stream title. I'll occupy you all. Say animatronic alligator multiple times and let me know how it goes. What's an interesting thing today? Nothing interesting has happened today apart from me oversleeping. Should that be it? Other than that, No, I did nothing. That's my stream title. I overslept. There we go. That's it. I overslept. Oh shit. How do you spell slept? Slept. So too much. I can't spell, man, today. And then angry face. You'll see this update in a second. You got to see my thought process live. Empty fields are not allowed. What the fuck does that mean? What? I don't understand this. It's like wizard crap. What do you mean empty fields are not allowed? What does that mean? I don't understand Twitch, man. Did I fix it? No. Fuck's sake. I hate this. Everyone keeps saying animatronic alligator to yourself, okay? Just keep saying that while I fix this shit. I hate this. What was it before? I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. Sorry, I shouldn't have done this before the stream. Just leave me. Just leave me be. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Come on, guys. Too much today. Nope. There. That's good enough. There was that one ship that. There was one ship that. C. No, I've done nothing today though. I wish I had an interesting story. Should we just go back on the random word generator? I'll be honest with you, I don't think I believe in ghosts. I watched something to do with this. I don't know what it was, where they were talking about whether or not they believed in ghosts. I really don't know what it was. I think it was a Wilbur stream where they were like talking about ghosts, and they said if you believe in ghosts, then you're actively like seeking out ghost experiences and like paranormal experiences. So you like actively find paranormal stuff, because obviously if you're like if say for one day you randomly went, oh man, I really want to find a blue dress in this particular shop, you'd be looking for a blue dress actively. Whereas if you weren't too pressed about finding a blue dress, you wouldn't be actively searching for it. You know what I mean? If you're less alert to something, you won't notice that it's there. So I feel like that's the same with paranormal stuff. That's my opinion on it anyway. You know, that's personally just what I feel. These words are shit. I don't like this website. I disagree with it. Toll, illustrate, weak. Steward? Just gonna move past that one. Nap, way, drug. We're just gonna skip past that one. Outline, bin, grief. That one's too depressing. It was like 8 p.m. a month ago, and I was walking my dog, which is a black lab, and I never bring a light because I eat carrots. Makes sense? We're not good with that. I let the dog off the leaf, and he ran like 25 meters away, so I couldn't see him. So I called back, and as I stood still, I saw something walking slowly towards me, and I thought it was my dog, but I felt his nose touch my hand, so he came up behind me, and God knows what the hell was walking slowly, but I cried. That was the most scared I've been. That is probably the exact same feeling I felt when I was stood at my door thinking that I was gonna get kidnapped. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just our brains like doing dumbass fucking shit. Maybe it's all those carrots you've been eating, man. Maybe you're seeing too much. I think you need to slow on the carrots. Maybe just as well as you seeing well in the dark, they're just fucking your eyes up entirely. Do you reckon if I ate more carrots then I wouldn't be as blind? That's something a shit doctor would say. Hey, you can't see? Just eat some more carrots, my guy. You're lacking on your carrots recently. You need to get some more carrots in your diet. You got glasses? That's because you're not having your daily carrot intake. I really like carrots. One time in cooking class, they made us do a carrot taste test. It was very strange. It was a very strange class, because I won't lie, not anyone's really that passionate about carrots. And also, they all just tasted the exact same. There wasn't a big difference between, you know, this carrot and the other carrot, but we had to do a whole hour taste test of them. And my teacher was sat there like, you have to rank them based on taste and brittleness and how orange it is. And it just didn't work, because I was like, this one tastes the same as that carrot. My favorite thing about carrots, I used to eat a lot of carrots when I was in primary school. Did shit all, I'm blind now. But I used to eat a load of carrots when I was in primary school, because they were like one of the vegetables that we had in the vegetable and fruit bowl outside along with the milk. I'll get onto that in a second though. And I always chose the carrot because they were the best ones. So what the best part of a carrot is, if you didn't know this, you probably do. You know when you cut open a carrot and there's like a little ring in the middle? Yeah, that's the yummy part of the carrot. The rest of it, mediocre at best. Mediocre at best. If you want to get the prime part of a carrot, bite off everything around that little circle and then eat the little circle in the middle. The little circle in the middle is where all of the taste comes from. Trust me on this. The rest of it tastes like grass. The middle bit tastes yummy yummy. It's got these little spiky parts on it. I used to spend like hours in primary school just chomping down away on the outside of the carrot just so I can eat the yummy middle bit. You do that now, guys, and your life will be so much better, trust me. Do you know why carrots were told that they can get your vision better? Not a fucking clue. I won't lie to you. Not a fucking clue. I think it was just a lie to make us eat our vegetables, you know? Like, I feel like it is just a lie. It was in the middle of a field, so it could have been a brave animal. Maybe, but you can believe that it's a ghost. I mean, I don't know if it's a ghost if it can touch you. Did it touch you, though? What, didn't the dog touch you? Yeah, so maybe. Maybe it can. I just don't believe in ghosts. I won't lie to you. I mean, maybe I do. It's like, I don't really give it that much of a shit. I don't really care that much. Yeah, ghosts, you do you, man. You're dead already. Go chill, man. Go have a nice life. You know, go have a nice afterlife and take a breath, okay? You know, go have a nice afterlife and take a breath. So, I don't really know if I believe in them. But yeah, carrots, best part, middle part. How did I get onto this? I'm not sure how I got onto this. Wasn't I going to say something else? I don't remember what I was going to say. That's gone now. That's absolutely left my brain. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go back to the random word generator. Oh, why am I on plinth? I opened my phone and now it's just a load of plinths. I don't want to see the plinth. My dog touched my hand while I was looking up at something moving up ahead. That's quite terrifying. Yeah, no, that's quite horrible, isn't it? That's not fun at all. Bin, clerk, steep, friendly, eternal, sword, slow. I wish I had a fun story for sword. I don't have a fun story for sword. Imagine how fun it would be if you had a story for the word sword. Do any of you have a story for the word sword? Because that sounds like so much fun. I wish I had the story for the word sword. I'd be such more of a cooler person if I had a story for the word sword. My story's a shit. I have a story from today. I've been seeing a load of things recently about the thing called Wordle. It's a game. It's like I guess you could say it's a game. It's basically you have to try and guess the words, and it's like a daily word game, and I hadn't played it up until today. And you know what's fucking insane for me? I have not played this game once, okay? I've been seeing it all over my Instagram and all over my TikTok, and I've been like, this game looks cool, and I didn't know where you could access it. So I went today as I was really bored doing nothing, and I went, oh, I'm gonna look up Wordle. You know what the fucking word was? I have a picture to prove this. I was in awe. I was in fucking awe, okay? This was my first ever round of this godforsaken game that I've ever played. Do you wanna know what the fucking word was? The word was sugar. No fucking shit. This was the fucking Wordle word. It's backwards, but you get the point. Look at that shit. The first time I've ever played this fucking game, it was my name. How in the fuck? How in the actual fuck is the one day I chose to play that game? It was me. That was me. It was my name. Like, how the fuck does that even happen? That scared the shit out of me. I was just playing Wordle. I was just having a nice time guessing my letters, not really understanding the game. I won't lie to you. Then wouldn't it be really funny if the word was sugar? And it was. So I think it was quite scary, honestly. Whoa, sweet. I know, it's cool. That was a good pun. So funny. If I remember correctly, one of the what the fuck? Brennan to cut down on the lights from a car and get traffic lights down. There wasn't traffic lights. What? So they just lied and said that carrots make your eyes better? Why is everything we know a scam, man? Like, how does that make any sense? Hey, we're poor, so carrots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how does... Oh, wait, that's not what you just said, is it? You have a story about sword? Go ahead. So they went to her mom and bring her not here and love you because they were ordering from... So we just had to eat carrots. Jesus Christ, man. What a boring life. boring. I'd eat the middle part all day. The outside part... Nah, not really. I wouldn't eat the outside part. Outside part of a carrot will stand by it forever. It tastes like shit. Inside part, yummy, yummy snack. Like God himself if he was reincarnated into a vegetable. Yep. You know it. I forgot what I was talking about now. I'm getting really sidetracked today. I need to get onto another topic. Just yell words at me. Just type words at me. Why are you saying should I go back onto the random word generators? Yeah, Wordle terrified me today. Scared the shit out of me. The one time I went on it, terrified. Like, the one fucking time. No. It scared the living shit out of me. Rotate? No. What the fuck does commerce mean? Why are these words so fucking confusing? It's presentation. Buy. Reckless. These words are boring. These words are shit. Software? Come on, man. Give me a fun word. Lift, steep, permanent. Reproduction. Man, come on. Morning. That's ironic. Shock, rhythm, combination, banish, sandwich. One time in primary school. There we go. This is unlocked a memory. One time in primary school, I believe in year 3, one of our like assignments, like a good week of lessons was spent planning on making a sandwich, and then one of our lessons was spent making a sandwich. I don't fucking know why. I don't know what this added up to. Obviously it's primary school. It's not like a big, you know, like you have to do this and it will be part of your grade because it's fucking year 3 primary school. But like for a good solid week, we sat there like, guys, we're gonna make sandwiches on Friday. Make sure you've all got your bread and your ingredients ready for sandwich making. How strange is that? How very strange is that? That was a whole week in primary school. Now I'm sat here stressing. I've got a test tomorrow. That's a lie. I've got a test on Friday. I don't get to make sandwiches anymore. It's boring as shit. I just want to make another sandwich in school and that'd be my day. That was so fun. That was great fun. Yeah, what are you doing today? Making a sandwich. That's it? Yep. Making a sandwich, probably having some carpet time, and then I'm going home. And then I'm going to go play line tag. That sounds like so much more fun than what you're doing today, sugar. 2 psychology tests and a criminology final exam. Like, how fucking boring is that? Like, I just want to go make sandwiches again. Carrot's eyesight was propaganda cut to cover the British radar. Oh! And they got information that the carrots help you see a lot more in the dark and the cars won't have accidents and carrot can be... Why is it so convoluted? Why wasn't it just shit doctors, like I said? So I went to this guy's house to get some herbs and spices, and as he was getting them weighed up, his mate pulled a sharpened paint scraper out and put it on his leg. I didn't know what to do but laugh and said I bet that took long to make, and then he showed me it, and it was sound, but I never went back. I don't blame you. It's okay, don't worry. I can full stop it myself. Hello, you found me on horror and figured say hi. Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome on in. See? Ho ho ho. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the no full. Yeah, it's fine. I can guess. Look, there's a full stop. Who the fuck adds commas anyway? Nah, I didn't you know what? I'll confess this. At my ripe age of 17, I still don't know how to use commas. I have no fucking clue. Do any of you properly know how to use commas, or do you just chuck them in wherever you feel like it? I have one confident place I know where to use commas, and that is after the start of the first word in most sentences. If I'm writing a psychology essay and I go, however, comma, that's the only place I know where to use it. And even then, sometimes it still doesn't feel right. I did not know how to use commas until about year 10. So I was about 15. I didn't know how to use commas, and honestly, I still don't. I would lie if I say I understood commas. Semicolons are a fucking mystery to me. Do you guys understand semicolons? Don't explain it to me. I won't pay attention. Semicolons and colons, I have got no fucking clue. Like, what? No. I was in top set English for ever. I was in top set English forever. Okay, I've not ever not been in top set English. I don't think I've used a single semi-comma in anything I've ever done in my life. It's not a semi-comma, semicolon. It's like, it's to stop the sentence, but carry on the sentence that can be added on. Just put a fucking full stop and move on. My teacher saw was like, you can use a semicolon here. How? I can just put a full stop and move on. I don't need all this fancy grammar. Just let me put a full stop and get on with the next sentence. I never understood them. I've never understood semicolons, and I never will. And I will happily say that I probably will never use a semicolon in my life. I understand colons. The only other time I use colons is because I put 2 dots and then a list. Knowledge. 2 dots in a list. I know what it means. I get annoyed by your stream sometimes when you're talking about things like this. Why? Why am I annoying you? All I'm doing is talking about colons and semicolons. What? What are you getting annoyed at? There's nothing to be annoyed at. I think top set in UK means you can read. Very true. That is entirely true, my friend. Half of my top set class, one time in my top set class, they wrapped a whole roll of double-sided tape around their head. Another time they robbed the teacher's chair. Another time they smashed a bauble on the table. My top set class was just a fucking shambles, basically. And then it was like half the class needs to go write a book, half the class needs to leave school immediately. But it was great fun, and I was just sat in the middle. Like, I could write stories. I was quite shit at everything else. I don't think I'm being annoying talking about semicolons, but yeah, no, I still don't know how to use commas. Not a fucking Scooby-Doo, honestly. Like, I was writing a psychology essay the other day, and I will literally just put a comma in whenever I feel like it. It may not make grammatical sense, but there's a comma there now, and you're taking a pause when you read it. You know, it's not my fault. I put one there, and that's for you to take into microphone. That's for you to take into accountants now. I put it there, you improvise, my friend. You know, you do you with that comma. I put it there for a little extra pizzazz, but that's not my problem anymore. That's not my problem anymore. Do you have to read Mice of Men? We did, but I missed we watched the movie, we read the book, and my teacher actively said the N-word, man. That was wrong of him. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's for historical purposes. You are the whitest man I've ever met, and you're just out here going, it's for history though. It's back in their day. Yeah, exactly. Back in their day, it was normal. Get a grip. Get a fucking grip and just move along from the word. So he read it out loud. Made me not like him as much. So yeah, I did. But we had to watch the movie, and I was ill for the second half of the movie, where, spoiler alert, you probably already know, what's his face? George kills Lenny. Sorry guys if I've just spoiled that for you. I'm really sorry if you're in like year 9 and you're reading of Mice and Men. If you are, not my fault, is it? Not my fault, okay? Yeah, George kills Lenny, and I missed it, and I got really upset. That was really emotional though. That was quite sad. I don't know what the concept were, but don't explain. I'm not going to find out or bother to learn. Yeah, but it's true. I'm sorry. You've tried to explain so many things to me, and have I listened to any of them? Do I know how to do cubing? Did I retain any information on cubing numbers? Exactly. So, you know, there's no point in teaching me. Hi, hello, the perfect soul. Could you pass me a bottle of water? Sure, my friend. Bottle of water. I say it quite... I mean, we do pronounce our T's, just some people say water. Water, love. Bottle, you have to say the T. Bottle. I guess you could say bottle. Bottle of... We're just not saying words, and I was just... water. Bottle of water is how I would say it. So yeah, sure, my friend. It's got a crystal in it. Top 10 animal trails. I know, man. The voice acting in that fucking movie was shit, though. It was shit. That was my favourite book we read, though. The only other book we read was one about a kid who got in a car crash. There was one about a wolf, but that could have been in year 7. There was one about Our Day Out. Our Day Out was fucking great. I loved Our Day Out. And my teacher was weird as shit when we were reading this. Basically, there's a scene in the book Our Day Out, which is it's basically a play about a school trip, okay? And there's a scene in this school trip where the teacher and the student are, like, flirting. It was obviously it's a play, so I think this was the plot. Oh, it was 2 students flirting. It was weird, okay? It was really fucking weird. And I refused to read out loud in class. You know, my teacher would go, "Sugar, you have to read this." I'd go, "No." I'm not going to. Make me. I'll stutter my whole way through the book, and then I'll cry. So, you know, the one time I read out loud in class, the only thing I had to read was just insanely racist, so I never read out loud again, which I think is reasonable. So I didn't read, and he picked me to read this thing, and I obviously said, no, I'm not reading it. I later learned that the one scene he wanted me to read was the scene where I had to be a really flirty character and say... He was really strange to me. He was really, really uncomfortably strange to me. So that was really nice. I really appreciated him. He was odd and then he quit. Or something like that. I don't really know. Fair enough, but you can't just be annoyed when we assume you're stupid. That's fair. Tuesday's really funny. Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How else do you say it, though? I'll Google it. How else do you meant to say Tuesday? Tuesday. How else do you say Tuesday? Skins with a Sick program? I haven't seen it, but one of my friends watched it and took on the personality of, I believe, Effie, and it was fucking annoying as shit. It was so fucking annoying. She watched Skins once and she was like, I'm this one. I don't care. I don't care. You're just the most frustrating person I've ever met. But I've never seen it. She was just annoying. Anyway, moving along. Let's see how this Google Translate says Tuesday.
Tuesday.
They're saying it the same as me. How do you say it an American way? How do you say it American pronunciation? Come on, how do you say Tuesday? We're watching a YouTube video on how you pronounce it.
Tuesday.
That's wrong.
Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday.
No, I don't agree with pronunciation book. I think they're lying. Tuesday. Tuesday. No, wrong. That's not right though, is it? Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday. Yeah, no, I just think the American people are wrong, quite frankly. Americans and other people who say it wrong, they're wrong. Hang on a second, oh, hello. Did I just turn my music down by accident? I'm not sure. Sorry, I got a bit overwhelmed. Tuesday was before Wednesday and Thursday. Indeed it was. I still say Thursday wrong. Oh my fucking god, I actually do say Thursday. Because she don't give a fuck, but in reality, she's just a Tuesday. Tuesday. Nah, fuck off. It's like small. It's you saying it the same as me. You're just hypocritical. But no, I mean, a bottle of water, I say normally, though. Bath and grass. That's the ones that annoy me personally. I say it myself. I say bath and grass and other ones. Dance. And it frustrates me. I used to say bath, grass, dance. But now I say dance. And I don't like it anymore. I want to go back to sounding at least relatively well spoken. Dance. Much more fun than dance. I'm going to dance later. Oh, are you now? What are you doing, ballroom? I'm going to dance later. Okay, mate. Have a nice time. You know what I mean? Dance sounds so much more fun. I'm going to run a bath. Oh, that sounds so much more fun. I'm going to go run a bath. Ugh, yuck. That's too spiky. If I were to describe it, bath is smooth. Bath. If I would put it on a sound wave, bath would be like that. Bath would be bump bump. If I were to describe them in lines, I guess. You eat chips and tomato? Well, no, tomato. Some people do say tomato, don't they? That's wrong. That is just absolutely wrong. Fish and chips, cup of tea. Yeah, I say cup and, yeah, I've started saying cuppa, that's wrong. What other things? Banana's still one I will never change. I won't ever say banana. That is absolutely a crime. That is criminal, that. Banana. It's banana, not banana. Banana. I'll stick with that one forever. And if I ever say banana, kill me on sight. Ruben wrote down the apple and pears, then time for a tom. See, I don't understand that, though. That's too confusing for me. I get it. I don't get it at the same time, though. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense why we had to make fancy words more fancy. Apple and pears, doesn't that just mean stairs? Why can't we just say stairs? Where did that come into the world? You know, what's that, Cockney rhyme? It's like, why is that a real thing? Why did the people who made that go, you know what's a great idea? I'm going to make stairs into a longer way of saying stairs. What's England famous for? Well, I mean, nothing, really. London. About it. London, about it, actually. Nothing else. London. London. You know what I mean? In London. Most definitely just London. No one knows about any other places in the UK. You know, if you were to ask an American where they were going in the UK, they'd say London. 100% they'd say London. Rather live in India over England. I quite like it in England, honestly. I mean, I may be slightly biased towards it because I've been in my whole life. I really like England. I think it's really nice. You know, as shit as it can be sometimes, it is a genuinely nice place. Sometimes. But that's with every country. You know, like, every place has got to have a shit place. in it. You know, every place has got to have, you know, no one's going to rock over to Scunthorpe on a lovely holiday. You know, no one's going to do that. But there is, like, Cornwall's nice. I really struggle to say that word. You know, there is nice places, but, like, there was also shit places. But that's with everywhere. Come on, man. You can't be that biased towards it. I like England. I think it's nice here. The people are shit, but, you know, other than that, the people are shit everywhere, man. Come on, man. You can't tell me that. Maybe I'm just living in denial. I live everywhere. I don't mind. Yeah, probably same. I don't really know geography well enough to have a place where I don't really care about other places. I'm really bad at geography just in general, so I don't really know other places. I only know the countries of the world because of the song. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Guam, Norway, Sweden, and Iceland, and Finland, and Germany, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece. I don't really remember the rest of the song, I won't lie. What do you call a prisoner taking photo? Is this a joke or a genuine question? I'm not sure. What do you call? I'll answer it both ways. Is that a joke or a question? Clarify, please. Hello, Cons. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Long time no see. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Hello. I'm singing the world song Selfie. Good one, my friend. Oh, wow, that's a good one. Perfect. So, jeez. Oh my. Well, that's a good one. Only works if you type it. What do you call people from Barbados? I don't know. What do you call people from Barbados? Song? The country, the world song. I'll sing it again just for you. Fuck. You know the one. You know the one. Yeah, you know the one. Oh, is that a punchline? Yeah. I'm so confused. How are you confused? Do you not know the countries of the world song? Do you guys not know the countries of the world song? No, come on. The one with the guy who goes hang on. I'll get it up for you. I'll get it up for you. Don't worry. I'll get it up for you. I memorized it at one point and then I forgot it. Countries of the world song. How do you not know it? It's this guy. This guy. Ow, fuck me, that's loud. Oh, nations of the world.
Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador,
Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Paraguay, Uruguay, Guam, Norway, and Sweden, and Iceland, and Finland, and Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece, Albania, that one. You know the one. You know the one. Come on, that one. The one with the guy. Yeah, you know the one. Him. I memorized it. You've never seen this in your life? How have you? You guys baffle me. Okay, hang on. I'm just grabbing something. 2 secs. How do you not know that? That's upsetting. You should all be ashamed with yourself. Sorry, I'm doing something. I'll be back on screen in 2 secs. Just admire my background. Isn't it so beautiful? I know. I'm back. Hello. Hola, my friend. You do not know that one? How do none of you? Matt, you know it, right? The more swearing in it that I remember. You know it, right? Daffy Duck? No. It's not fucking Daffy Duck. Jesus. No. How do you not know it? You actually genuinely don't know the countries of the world song. You guys terrify me. That's like not knowing the alphabet. Sorry, if I started singing A, B, C, D, E, and you went, I'm sorry, I don't know that one. That's like what you've just said. Talk slow, please. Sorry. I'll slow down. I was annoyed. It's like you guys not knowing the Rainbow song. That has deeply upset me and will forever upset me. How do you guys not know the Rainbow song? Yeah, I'm still annoyed about this. If you weren't here for the stream, you guys don't know the Rainbow song. Come on. Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. Listen with your eyes. Listen with your ears. You know the Rainbow song, right? How do you guys not know the classic songs? This is slow. It's slower than usual. I'll slow it down a little bit though if I can. I'm just rapid today. I'm on a rapid pace now that I'm at the Country of the World song. It's like alphabet aerobics. I learned that for a bit and then forgot it. I've learned a lot of random things like Rap God as well. I had just had way too much internet access as a kid, so now I just know loads of random, really obscure songs from the internet and just keep them all in memory. So you're welcome for that. Listen with your eyes. Don't fault me for that. It's the real lyrics. Yes, I'm finding it. Matt, you've been through this entire conversation already, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going back to it. I will bring up I'm pulling up the evidence that it says listen with your eyes, because it does. I can guarantee you it does. Rainbow song. It says listen with your eyes. Listen with your ears. It does. Are you Eminem? Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Some of them are doing that. I'm used to, and I'm a human. What I gotta do? Superhuman, innovated, and I'm never started. Here it is. This better be the right one. If this isn't the right one, I'm gonna cry. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Oh, it's got a good intro.
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing
Just wait for the listen with your eyes bit. We'll be here eventually.
sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, and sing everything you see.
Listen with your eyes, everybody. Listen with your eyes. This is why I don't know anatomy, because of the fucking goddamn Rainbow song. I remember singing that and going, why the fuck am I listening with my eyes for? I can't tune my eyes. You know, you don't go deaf in the eyes. That's just being called blind, my friend. So yeah, that's the Rainbow song, if you guys didn't know it. The Rainbow song. Damn the nostalgia. I'm actually tearing up. Oh god, I'm sorry. It got too emotional. I'm really sorry. I won't play the Rainbow song again. I don't want to make any of you cry. Yeah, that's the Rainbow song. Listen with your eyes. I remember listen with your mouth. I don't know if that's later in the song. Should we see? I haven't actually listened. Oh no, it's only a minute long.
I can sing a rainbow.
Oh my god, it did a key change.
Sing along with me.
It key changed. Oh my god.
Red and
Yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Oh, I'll do ad-libs. What?
sing a rainbow.
Oh, get it.
Sing a rainbow.
Oh,
Sing a rainbow too.
oh man, wow. It doesn't say listen with your mouth. That was just me. Oh man, that was so emotional. I think I might cry. Now. This is it. I'm gonna cry live on the stream. I really want there to be a day where I cry on stream. I think that'd be quite fun. Guys, make me cry. Let's start talking about dogs. Let's start talking about dogs and sad things. Oh man, so sad, that Rainbow song. They said the colours in the wrong order. It's purple, orange and purple and blue, not purple and orange, but that's nitpicking. So there you go. I'm sorry, I really don't know how I got onto this topic. I'm just talking about Rainbow song because of the Countries of the World song. Sorry, I'm really not with it today. Something has happened in my brain where I'm just not here. It's fate, you know. I've been not with it the entire day, from waking up an hour late to getting out of bed at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Didn't need to specify that. I said 1 p.m. and then dressing up as an animatronic alligator. Hard sentence to say. It's all just gone a bit downhill. Hello, Kami. How's the day been? Absolutely great. Thank you very much. How's your day been? Happy Tuesday, my friend. I hope you're having a grand day. My dog is in the scary story passed away last week. Oh. I hope you're okay. That's really sad. That's really sad. What the fuck? I really hope you're okay. I didn't mean to get so relevant with your life. I'm really sorry. I hope you're okay. My condolences, my friend. Make you cry. Okay, there's a new Mac and OBS updates to download and so don't even start. I actually will. I'll burst into tears. Talk about internet and technology issues and that's me gone. I've never cried on stream before, but I think it might be quite fun. Because obviously I don't cry often. I'm not a big crier. So... you're dressed up as an alligator? Well, there's a difference between dressed up. I'm wearing green and I have glasses on. So, if you want to get technically, the bottom half of my outfit, no, there's nothing to do with it. Look, if I go like that, Look, I'm an alligator. Shall I make myself a mouth? Hang on, I'll dress up more. We're gonna do some DIYs. We're gonna do some arts and crafts on the stream. Guys, I'm doing arts and craft now. This has turned into an arts and craft stream. It's gonna be a white mouth, but this is fine. I can do it. Okay, hang on. How do you make a mouth? We're doing arts and craft. We're doing origami. The green eyeliner is fire. Thank you. It's green and yellow. Look, it's ombre. Oh, it's ombre. Hang on. How do you make a mouth? I draw teeth in it. Hang on. I'm sure I can make it better than this. I'm just not sure how. How do you make a mouth, guys? How do you make a mouth? How do you make a mouth? You know, that's good enough. I'll draw teeth in it, and then it's basically an alligator. Look, I'm drawing the teeth. You can probably hear me aggressively drawing triangles. And then if I draw... Hang on, I'm making myself a mouth. And I draw a tongue. That's not a tongue. That looks like a penis. Oh, it's gone really wrong. Oh, no. I've accidentally drawn a penis in my mouth. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Just don't look at the middle bit. That's the only bit you can see, man. Rock and roll. See? I'm an alligator, as you can see. I'm so good at arts and crafts. I swear I could make it so much better. That's gonna annoy me now. Sorry, carry on. Green lipstick. I wish I had green lipstick. Clip it. Please don't. Please don't. I don't know how I managed to draw a penis. It's a bad issue with me. Sorry, I finished now. I've finished making myself into an alligator. I'll stop. I got a bit sidetracked. I apologize. I'm still doing it. I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped. I'm still looking down and trying to make an alligator mouth. I swear I could make a better mouth than this. I've seen a load of people on TikTok make paper dragons, and they look fucking sick. I wish I could do shit like that. The only thing I've made out of paper was a ring and a heart and a hat. Do you want to see my hat? I had it for New Year's Eve. I'll put a hat on. Hang on. I can't get it. Look, it's my New Year's Eve hat. Oh, it's broken. Oh no, it's a bit broken, but it's okay. Look. It's my New Year's Eve hat. If you missed it. This is my New Year's Eve hat. It says love you on the back, but it can't be bothered to turn around. You've never seen a penis before? No, I haven't. How do I make a mouth? I think I made it worse rather than better. I don't know how to do origami, so I feel like I'm being a bit ambitious here trying to make a mouth. Oh no, does that look better? No. I'm trying my best, okay? You know, I'm not a fucking origami expert here. I'm just trying to make an alligator mouth. Rock and roll. That really looks like a... Rock and roll. There we go. Why is that the only thing you can see? I'm putting it down. Anyway, moving along, guys. How's your day been? My day's been great. How's your sick hat? Thank you. I know, it's got a heart on it. I was in a big rush. Look what it says on it. But this side looks like shit, which is kind of annoying. I tried to make this side look nice. It really didn't, so I kind of gave up on that side. Sorry, the side dedicated to you guys I really gave up on. But, like, that bit wasn't my priority. So, you know, at least it says it on it, and it's been wrapped around my ring light since New Year's. So you're welcome. You're welcome for that. So I'm not ever going to try and be an alligator ever again. I'm just dressed up as green today. I'm just green. I'm not an alligator. I'm just green. Keep that in your mind. I'm not an alligator, I'm just green. I was going to wear a purple turtleneck, but then I figured that wasn't really an alligator. That was a purple turtleneck, which didn't really fit the theme. It's just, you know, the alligator's purple. Is this what you learned at college? This is all I've done at college. You know, I sit in all of my lessons and I just make hats. That's all I do. Yep, you know me. Purple is cool though. It is cool. A fashion crime? Indeed, indeed. Just green is fine. I like the bottom half of my outfit a lot, but that's like the least yes, I'm showing it again. Shut the fuck up, okay? Yeah, you have to go, wow, sugar, that's so cool. And I'll go, yes, I know. Look. I like the bottom half. I'm not really an alligator today. I won't lie to you. It's not really like, oh my god, she's dressed as an alligator. But, like, I'm wearing green, and what other animal's green? None. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wow, cool. Oh my god, I know. Thank you. See, what other alligator wears a skirt? None, apart from the animatronic one. Parrots are green? No, they're not. Stop lying. Quite frankly, don't lie. I've never seen a green parrot in my life. Have you? Exactly. That's my point. Only alligators are green. What are crocodiles? Haven't heard of them. Only alligators. Hi, alligator. Hi, Ben. Sugar gator wears it. Indeed. Yeah, see, the knee-high socks are top-notch. Thank. Lizards? Alligators. Stop. You're lying to yourself. What even is a lizard? You're in denial, my friend. I don't actually know what a lizard is. I've never heard of a lizard before. I think you need to stop making up animals to prove me wrong. Guys, have any of you heard of lizards? Guys, what's a lizard? I've never heard of a lizard in my life because I don't think they're real. I don't know what lizards are. I won't lie to you. I'm not sure what a lizard is. I have more purple glasses as well. I can just be purple glassed up. Purple glassed up. Look. Jeez. Now I'm double. And then I can put my other glasses on. How many eyes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be 8-eyed. Look. I love how the seeing ones are the one not on. Oh, they slipped. Hang on. I'll get this to work eventually. Oh my. Now I can see everything. That's. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Wait. Shit. This is quite difficult, actually. Shit. Why do none of my glasses fit me? Hang on. I'm having a big issue with this. Oh, now I can see everything in the world. Now I'm the sight king. Now I'm the king of sight. I found secrets of Driver Dan. He takes children in his train and eats them. I know, that's why I don't like, that's why I'm against Driver Dan. Let's cancel Driver Dan's story train. A green spider at this point. There's no spiders. They're not real either. Lizard is fake news. Exactly. Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard. I don't think it is because they're not real. I've never heard of lizards before. I really don't know what you guys are talking about with lizards. I don't really know why you've made up a word. But, you know, good old Driver Dan. Oh, my God. That was my prime TV feature. You know, I'm so glad that I acted so much of that. What the fuck did I walk into? Sight. I'm the sight king. I'm the sight king, everyone. I can see everything. These glasses are VR for the metaverse. Nah, these glasses are helping me see everything. I was about to say in 3D. That's fucking one of the most stupid things I've ever said. You know, guys, now that I've got these 3 pairs of glasses on, I can see in 3D. Unlike you guys who only see things in 2D. You know, you losers out here seeing in 2D. Yeah, I bet you don't see in 3D like me. Yeah, I know. I'm awesome. You can say it. So many glasses. She's got 40/20 vision. I'm actually extremely blind, and the bottom ones are prescription glasses. But, you know, she's in the metaverse. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna take them off. Get the fuck off of me now. I don't want to see the metaverse. Rather die. This is what happens when you see the metaverse. This is what happens when you see in 3D, guys. This shit. You're like fucking Ozzy Osbourne, man. Get off of me. Look, I wanna rock and roll. That's what he does in the game. Sorry, I'll put them back on my head now and I'll move the glasses. See in 4 dimensions, I see sound, smell, and colours. How'd you do that, man? I see with my eyes. I listen with my eyes, actually. I listen with my eyes. So, well, I'm getting lost. I'm getting absolutely fucking lost. Let's do some breathing exercises, guys. Come and join in my breathing exercise. We're going to do a meditation. Breathe in. And breathe out. I hope you all lived through that fun experiment, guys. And breathe out, everyone. You're allowed to breathe out now. Please breathe out. I don't want to be accounted for any murders today on stream. And breathe out. And breathe out. Did you enjoy my breathing exercises? I for sure did. My mouth tasted like metal during that. Yum yum. I might be dying. Sugar with her favourite Irish teacher in the metaverse. Don't even get me started. She set me even more fucking work for next week. Oh, just leave me alone, man. I don't even know what this work is. I haven't checked, and quite frankly, I don't want to. You look like Liam Gallagher. No John Lennon. Thank you. Who's John Lennon? Liam Gallagher's... No, I don't know who Liam Gallagher... I don't know who either of those people are. Task 1, complete 3 exam questions. Task 2... Oh, fuck off, man. I hate her. The Beatles guy? I don't know who the Beatles are. You don't know John Lennon? I know the name. I don't know who it is. Is that bad? I feel like that's really bad. Me and my friend didn't know the members of Queen's. I know who John Lennon is. I don't know who John Lennon is. If you get me. You know, if you pointed out a picture and went, that's John Lennon, I wouldn't know. Oasis? Yeah, not a fucking clue. I was about to say, is he in, Arctic Monkeys, which I don't think he is. Are you even English? No. I didn't listen to the Beatles. Ever. Or Oasis. I didn't really listen to any British music, so no. Legend, it's bad. I mean, I know who he is, but like I don't know who he is. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know any Queen songs. I didn't listen to Queen until I was probably like 13. I mean, I knew them, but I didn't know them. You know what I mean? I just don't listen to music, honestly. I think you can tell this. I don't consume any pop culture of anything. I'd be shitting. I thank you so much for the follow, Kami. I appreciate it. Boris was in Queen's back in the 80s for a few months. Me or actual? Because it actual, yeah, I'm not shocked. No one does, but it's bred into us. Do you live under a rock? I may as well. I'm like Patrick. I'm like actual. Oh, man. Congratulations to the man. But it was shit, honestly. No one, but it's, I mean, yeah, it's, my family listened to predominantly drum and bass when I was a kid. So, like, I really don't know what you expect from me. My dad, whenever I got in the car, it'd be a mix of Daft Punk or his own songs. You know, that's why I didn't have a music taste until 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I got into the car, my dad wouldn't put on fucking John Lennon. My dad would put on his own songs. He'd just promote his own songs to his daughter. I don't listen to other music. If you listen to Imagine by John Lennon, oh yeah, I know what Imagine is. One time I have a fun story about that song actually. One time it came on the radio, I believe, and my mum went, "This is my favorite song. I really like this song. This song makes me this is one of my favorite songs." And I went, "Oh, that's cool, Mum." And then the next day in school, they asked us to listen. There was some weird like experiment thing going on. One of the kids' dads came in and made us do something, and part of the experiment was shut our eyes and imagine something to the song Imagine by John Lennon. Now this was obviously a big issue for me as I had aphantasia. What I didn't realize back then was that I had aphantasia. So as they were going, picture all these images in your head, imagine everything that John Lennon is saying in your head, and I was just sat there like, I don't see shit, but I'll try. Back then I didn't know I had it, so I was just thinking that everyone was just thinking words, not seeing shit. So it was a real big issue for me, but we'll get onto that another time. And I almost cried. I don't know why. Imagine by John Lennon really hit me hard that day. And that one specific day, I had to distract myself. You know, I distracted myself. If you're a regular in this stream, you'll know that my coping mechanism as a kid was Dan and Phil. So what I did was, as they were like, get really emotional and listen to Imagine by John Lennon, I was singing through the Dan and Phil diss tracks in my head. I was going, "Don't cry to Imagine, sugar. A month without uploading, he comes back with a tag," and thinking about their recent gaming video. So the experiment didn't really work either way. Daft Punk is cool. Daft Punk is great. Pendulum, Prodigy, Blood Sugar. Why are you just saying words at me? Hello, Big Slim. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Closing your eyes and imagining metaverse. Sugar was involved in the metaverse. You know it. Even though I didn't imagine anything. I remember vividly being sat at my desk going like this and just thinking about Dan and Phil. So I didn't cry. What a fun day. What a fun day. And then one time we were talking about funerals. Sorry, this is a really depressing topic. I probably shouldn't get onto this. I'll move away from it quick. We were talking about funerals and I cried my eyes out. And they had to bring me outside into the gazebo and go, "Sugar, are you okay? Have you been to a funeral recently?" I went, "No, none of my family members have died." And then they brought me back inside again. So that was fun. Dan and Phil saved your life, basically. Every time, yeah, you know it. You know, not to get depressing. No, I won't talk about that. Yeah, they were my coping mechanism for everything. Whoa. Ben, where do you want the sticker? You have many options. There's the wardrobe. You can add a sticker to the wardrobe or choose anywhere else, mate. It's your choice. Let me get the stickers. Hang on. Sticker time, baby. Sticker time. I can't pick them up. I didn't put them away properly. Oh, fuck. Oh, everything's just dropped on the ground. How do you not know all these great songs? Because I listened to drum and bass as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What sticker? Where do you want the sticker to be, Ben? And then I'll choose the side. You have to choose first. On your glasses? Well, that's going to ruin it. I'll put the smallest sticker I've got. Should I try and find an alligator? Do you reckon I have an alligator sticker? I really hope I have an alligator sticker. Hey, RJX, you don't get to choose unless you redeem one. Them's the rules. Forehead? Head? No. Oh, you said on glasses first. I'm taking the first request. They are drum and bass? They are drum and bass? Oh. Well, I only listen to my dad's music. I felt like I made that quite clear. My dad only played his own music or Daft Punk. So, you know, like, I didn't listen to music. Why don't I have any fucking alligator stickers? That's so annoying. Fine, we can live without it. Wait, where do you want it on the I'm putting it on my glasses because that was your first request and you don't get to change it. You know, you make a decision and that decision stays. It's a tiger. Look. No, on the stickers now. You don't get a choice. Oh, fuck. I didn't see the other redeem. In hindsight, I didn't see the other redeem. You can get another redeem now. Now I'm just going to look insane, though. Okay, there's another tiger because you're a bitch. And you don't get two animals. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. I don't know why that happened. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, well, now I've got a sticker on my forehead. Fuck off, Ben. Actually, leave me alone. Is this necessary? I don't think it is. Oh, I hate this fucking redemption. Why can you redeem no swearing instead, guys? That's been redeemed once, ever, okay? That's been redeemed once, ever. Redeem that one. Come on, this one's a piss take. I don't want to do this one anymore. I don't agree with this one anymore. Why can't you just put it on the fucking wardrobe? You get another... Fucking hate you all. You're gonna send me into absolute insanity, okay? You're gonna send me spiraling soon. You're gonna send me into a mad. You're gonna send me into mad. You don't want to send me into mad, guys. I go play Rasputin 12 times. No, because that genuinely jump scared me. That like actually jump scared me, you pricks. Okay? I wish I never brought sound alerts back. I wish I kept scamming you, not this shit. You guys are awful and I hate you all. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. You've been too much for me today. Look at me. Do I look sane anymore? No. You can't see the sticker on my head. That's quite happy. I'm quite happy with that. Why did I just get jump scared by the song Rasputin? I never thought my life would come to this, but look where I am. Now I didn't do anything. Okay, sorry, Slim. I take it back for you. I take it, just Ben, really. Just Ben, man. I have a deep dark hatred for you now. Well, there was no need for that. Why did I just get jump scared by Rasputin? There was no need for that to happen. You know, I don't even usually get jump scared by them. It's just because I was looking away. Pricks, I hate you all. I can stop you from talking for 10 minutes. Please don't do that. 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 I would appreciate it if you did not do that. Thank you very much. You can take it off if you want. I was joking. No. Nope, it's here now. I'm here now. I'll put the one on my nose on my glasses though, so it's even. There you go. I'll keep the one on my head because I don't really care that much about the head one because you can't see it. So, if you could see, you know, at least you have a shave eyebrows redeem. Who in their right mind would have a fucking shave eyebrows redeem? I'm sorry. That's your own fault if you make that a redemption. You know, you're the only person who can make redemptions on your Twitch channel. If that was that's completely your fault. Like that, you know, if that gets redeemed, that's up to you, my friend. That's like having a shave all my hair off redemption. Like, that is my own fault at that point. That's my own fault. I have 63k on someone's stream. I think my highest channel point was from back in my massive Minecraft YouTuber phase is Tommy in it. And I've got probably like 50,000, not much, but you know what I mean. There could be a 5 mil one. We'll just make it as high as humanly possible, just so it doesn't ever get redeemed. And that assassinate Mark redeem? Who the fuck is Mark? Oh, yeah, let's have that one. I need to make more channel point redemptions, but I don't know what to do. I saw a really cool one on TikTok where it's like a time warp, and okay, I don't know how to describe this. You know okay, how do I describe this for people who aren't on TikTok? It moves along the screen, and if you move, it moves your like face with it. Does that make sense? Like, there'd be a bar going across the stream, and if I put my hand there, it would, like, stay, and if I went like that, it'd go all wobbly. Does that make sense to you? I described that in the worst way possible. I'm so sorry. That absolutely just made no fucking sense. Backflip redeem? Yeah, I'll do it, you know. Backflip redeem. Yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah, the, like, filter. I want to make a channel point redemption so you can do that, because that sounds fun, but it looks really complicated. Snake. Yeah, I'll make more fun channel point redemptions, because I have none. I wanted to do one where I just replaced my webcam with a picture of my dog, but I don't know if that works. I feel like that would work, you know, for like 2 minutes, just have my dog on the screen. No, like not moving, just my dog. Because I'm a just chatting streamer. Like, I can't do anything where it's like, drop all your items in your inventory, throw the game, turn your voice chat off or something. Like, I can't do any of that shit. So what am I meant to do as a just chatting streamer, apart from, like, webcam shit and stuff I can say? This song is really bringing my fucking mood down. Sorry, let's go back to James Murray. I felt bad. I slated him at the start of the stream. James, come back. Why did slow down come? Why did slow down come is the sentence I've just said. What the I really need to... Slow down! Stop playing! There we fucking go. Jesus, it shuffled to slow down about 50 times. What dog you got? I've got 2 bull mastiffs. Set a bomb in the house, and if chat redeems it 1 million points, it blows up. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Just a bit. I think I might just make an end stream channel point for 1. Just for the lols, just 1 stream to see if people notice. You know, 1 stream, I'm just going to set a channel point for like 300, which is just end stream, and to see if any of you notice. It'll probably take you like 1 second to notice, because you guys are just fucking on it with the channel points. But like, I just want to see if you'll notice. Keep an eye out for that, because I will do it just one day, and then I'll go, oh my god, how do you guys notice? And then I won't end stream. But like, that's the fun, isn't it? Sorry, I'm trying to find a picture of my dog, if you're wondering why I started scrolling on my phone. I want to show you my dogs because they are my pride and joys. I love them so much. Fuck off, man. Every time. It's so loud, man. It's so fucking loud. It scared me again. I fucking hate Rasputin. It's a shit song and I hate life. Every time. Stop doing it when I'm looking away. That's the only time you'll scare me with that shit, is when I'm not looking properly. Ah, fuck me. Why do I keep getting scared by Rasputin? Where's my dogs? I don't have any pictures of my dogs. I only have videos. That's my dog Shed. That's Shed. You can't really see him. This picture does not do him justice. That's Shed. There he is. He's looming. He has a face. You just can't really see it. That's Shed. I love Shed with my whole heart. He's bigger than me and I love him. And then this is the only picture I have of Veranda. The only pictures I take of Veranda are ones where it looks like she took the picture herself. So I'll get the phone really close to her face and take a picture like that. They're the only pictures I have of Veranda, and that's like not a joke. I don't take pictures of my dogs unless they look stupid in them. Yeah, Shed and Veranda, that's the names of my dogs. They are absolute gems, and I love them so much. I wish they lived at my... I saw it this time. Yeah, you think you can get me a 3rd time? I'm on it now. Other way. Oh man, no. I caught you this time. I saw the chat message first. Oh, I'm actually too good for you. I'm too good. Rasputin kidnapped your dog. You need to save them. Oh god, I hope they didn't. Look here. This is the picture of my dog. There's a picture of Shed where you can actually see his face. He looks fucking stupid in that picture though. That doesn't really do him justice. As I said, I don't take good pictures of my dogs. I only take stupid pictures of them. So, you're welcome, I guess. I don't have... This is my dog with a head pillow on. You're welcome. Your computer has a virus. It does. Oh, God. Check Discord. What have you made? What's Kay's cooking? How do you have a stick on your forehead? How did that happen? I've got 2 on my glasses. The sticker... Fuck. Ben, leave me alone. How many channel points do you have? How have you redeemed so much? How do you have so many? How do you have so many? Leave me alone with the please just redeem a different one, man. Come on. You've only redeemed 1 out of like 50. Not 50, but 5, okay? Come on, man. All right, have a bit of variety in life. Leave me alone. Discord trick didn't work. Other way. Yeah, you deserve all of this. How did that happen? Channel point redemption. There's 2 on my glasses as well. You can see them on the wardrobe. And they're also on my radiator. You'll never get to see that, but all my old channel point redemptions for stickers, they're all on my radiators. I will find you what Kay's cooking is. I'll just show you one video and you'll know what Kay's cooking is. Kay is basically, it's a cooking channel if you couldn't tell. She can't cook, but she's a lovely lady, and my where's Rasputin? I know it's coming. Oh, okay, it's going again. Why do you have like 4,000 fucking channel points? Leave me alone, man. Okay, this. Hang on. That's Kay. That's Kay. She's a cooking channel and all of her food looks like shit. This is her spaghetti video. So basically, I've made someone throw up. Before because of it. We've done, I believe, 2 K's cooking streams. The first one, someone threw up. The second one, everyone left because they didn't enjoy it. So that's just a picture of K's cooking. That's just one. So if someone redeems that, we can watch a K's cooking. Kay is bad. She cooked my friends. Yeah, it looks yummy, doesn't it? PewDiePie did it better. Well, probably. Saw it today. It was hilarious. Spaghetti. How many more of these can we do? Surely not. Come on, man. This can't keep going. Right, pop song's copyright. Yeah, it definitely is a copyright problem, but not if it plays once. Now it's playing 50 times. It's definitely, most definitely become. This is gonna have to. I have no words for any of you. No. What was that? I'm gonna cry. That sent me over the edge. that sent me over the edge. I think if I heard Rasputin one more time, I genuinely would have jumped out my window. 8K points rip. That is your own fault. You know, was it worth it? Think about it. Was it worth it? Can you refund, please? No. Fuck no. Please, no. Was it worth it? Can you tell chat who Rasputin was or something about him? He had a big penis. I'm so sorry. That's the only fact I know about him. Hang on. Just wait. I deserved it. I deserved it. For that, I deserved it. For that, I'll redeem it myself. I deserved it. That's the only fact I know about him. I'm really sorry. That's... Are we done? Can I speak in peace now? Are we finished? Everyone rinsed their channel points enough. Are we okay? Are we good? Are we alright now? Is this over? Is the Rasputin finished? Are we done? Are we alright? I think we're okay. I think I'm alright. 4 points. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he had a big penis. There you go, guys. Fun fact about Rasputin. I'm pretty sure anyway. I think that's the only fact I have about him. I'm not too sure. That and he like... No, that's all I know about him. Sorry, guys. I wish I had more fun facts about Rasputin. I really don't. I know the whole Just Dance dance, though. It goes, in Russia long ago, he was big and strong. Most people looked at him in terror and with fear. But, oh, fuck. Da na 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 na. It's one of the many dances I know off by heart, as well as Toxic. You're welcome. That was just a quarter of the dance, not even half of it. Maybe Fuck the Queen. That's all I know. Oh, that's fun. It's 5'18" is tall. You're just speaking words now. I should have never brought this up. I wish you never asked me for facts about him. We should have just left it at the sounds, not this shit. Google says 13 inches. Let's not talk about that. I think I might need to rethink my sound alerts. I think I might bring the cha-cha slide back, you know. I think I might get rid of Rasputin. Why couldn't you guys have just redeemed this falling down sound? You know, I'm going to redeem it myself so I can have a moment of peace and calm. Fuck you guys. This is my choice. I'm going emo, but in my own way. Yeah, exactly. I can do it's. I've got as many channel points as I want. For all I wanted, I could just redeem anything right now. And you guys would have no choice. Okay, better now. I feel better now. That's improved my mood. Now I feel a lot more lively. Anyway, how's you guys' day been? how have you guys been? Hey guys. Hey. Hi. Welcome to the street. Look. Oh my god. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How is everyone? That was insane. I've only just started. Oh my. How is everyone doing? How's everyone going, guys? Whoa! Happy Tuesday. Oh my god, what such a great day. It's just been absolutely fantastic. Oh my god, today, guys, I overslept. Oh, insane. Did you guys know that? I overslept and then I didn't go to college and now I'm going insane. How has your guys' day been? It's your bedtime now. I gotta go have a good stream. I appreciate you for being here. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely night. I won't. No, I'm joking. You muted you muted like a good half of my fucking playlist, by the way. This playlist is 26 minutes long. We've skipped like 2 songs because of your fucking dumbass Rasputin. I hate you all. No, I don't. That's a lie. You guys are great. I can see you're getting a bit stir crazy. It appears. No. I'm absolutely fine. You know, I've never been better. You know, I love my channel point redemptions. They're great. You know, at least they aren't broken. That would have been a lot worse if they were as distorted as they used to be. You won't know, but the people in the chat who do know, Matt, you know, my channel points literally used to sound like an old record player. They were so distorted. That would have been a lot worse if it was like that. Rasputin will be in your head at night. I'm gonna be in bed like, rah, rah, Rasputin, mother of the Russian queen. Na, 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 na. That's my favorite bit of the dance. I like this bit of the dance. That and Toxic. Woo, woo, do, 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 do. Da, 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 speed runner. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boom, 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 and then she goes emo. With a taste of your lips, I'm alright. Boom, 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 boom. You're toxic. I'm sipping on the taste of your poison. There you go. See, that's a speed run of it. And baby, one more time. They go. And then oh, and something like that, and then they go, oh, hit me. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I wish I could do a Just Dance stream, but I can't because it would absolutely get me fucking claimed. You're just making noises. Well, you know, I didn't want to sing the entirety of Toxic by Britney Spears. Talk some words, will do. With a taste of your lips, I'm on a right, boom, 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 boom. You're toxic, I'm sipping on. See, look, I spoke some words. I'm dating Rasputin in the metaverse, and we have a kid named Mark. So, what a great life. What a great life. Oh my god, I'm so proud of you two. Man, I hope you have such a nice, I hope you have a nice life, man. Jeez. In the metaverse, I'm going to throw myself out of a window. Can you do that? Is that a thing I can do? If I throw myself out of a window in the metaverse, it won't hurt me in real life, will it? No, I can do it. Is that... Man, I've got plans. Maybe I am for this metaverse thing, you know. I really want to know what it feels like being thrown out of a window. It's just one of them feelings. Like, I want to, you know, okay, you know, have you ever thought about sticking your hand in lava before? Because I sure have. I just want to know what it feels like. I just want to know the sensation of just see some hot lava and go... and just put my hand in it. I want to know what that feels like. Have you guys ever thought about that before? I really want to know what lava feels like. I want to know what it feels like to drink as well. It's probably a really bad idea, but like, I just want to dip my hand in some lava and I want to know what it feels like. Because that, like, it's such a weird, it's got to be a weird, it has to be a weird sensation because it's lava. Like, that's got to be hot. It'd be like hot water, but worse, surely. I want to know what that feels like. But I'm never going to get the chance to do it. Maybe when I'm on my deathbed, I'll go, bring me some lava. I'm going to put my hand in it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And bring me a bear so I can hug it. No, who thinks that? Me. Defenestrate. What does that mean? You spawn in the hospital like GTA. We just respawn. You just click the respawn button and you're back. I mean, what does that mean? Well, stop using fancy words on me. Defenestration. Hang on. The action of throwing someone out of a window. Yeah, but to myself. In the metaverse, obviously. But no, I've made an escape plan. This could just be me being a massive overthinker thing. I've made an escape plan for if someone ever breaks into my house or if there's a fire. Specifically if they're downstairs. Has anyone else done this? You lay in bed at night and you think, what happens if there was just a fire downstairs? How would I get out? Have you ever thought that before? Because I have, and I know my escape route. I'm just saying, I'm a lot more prepared for situations than you are if you haven't done this. I laid in bed one night and I thought, man, what if there was a fire downstairs? Where would I go? I'd jump out my window, go onto the wall, and then run all the way down the wall, and then I'd be outside my house. Or jump into my neighbour's garden and bang violently onto their door. Because I can jump out my window and live. Most likely. Your brain works in overtime, it really does. Yeah, but no, I feel like that makes me safe. That makes me feel safer. Because now if there's ever a fire and I hear my mum going, Sugar, there's a fire. Get out, get out. I wouldn't have to run through the fire. I could just go out my window. See? I'm so much safer. And I thought about it in my dad's house as well. I go out my window, go on the roof and go into the neighbour's garden. Knowledge. See, I'm ready. I'm ready if there's a fire now. I'm on it. You know, I might break a couple legs, but I can... What's a couple legs? What's a couple legs being lost? It's fine. You don't need them in a fire. Escape, I probably just die from the smoke. No, I wouldn't, because I would open a window. Ever thought about that one? Bet you haven't. Bet you haven't. I'm so knowledgeable. Are you sure this isn't paranoia? Yeah, it is. I'm a massive overthinker and a hypochondriac in situations like this. So yes, but at the same time, I'm also a genius. I'm fire, so I just walk through it. Oh, you're fire. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. No, I mean, it is just me overthinking. But at the same time, I'm just a lot safer. I'm just more safe now. I used to think about it in school as well. I used to think, what if there was someone who tried to injure us all at school, and I would plan my escape routes in my head. I think I might have anxiety, but you win some, you lose some. Where's that pyro? They'd be good at it. Pyro probably might know what to do with a fire. I feel like anything, getting out of the house would be good. I've never had a fire before. I had an experience where I've spoken about this before. No, I haven't. I had an experience where my mum put a chopping board on the hob, and it didn't light on fire, but it like smoked up a lot, and my whole entire house was just full of smoke, and we all had to sit on the floor of my living room with the front door open. That was fun. That was the day after a woman came into my house as well. So it was a really eventful week. It was a really eventful week. I came into my tutor 2 days in a row. Sugar, what happened to you recently? Well, the first time there was a woman who broke into my house and was led on my stairs. And then on Tuesday, my house almost set on fire. What about you, miss? How are you? So that was a really fun week with my tutor, but it's okay. It didn't set on fire. We were fine. We just sat on the floor for a bit and flapped around a tea towel. Because we don't have fire alarms in my house. I don't know why, but they've all been taken off. I have half of my fire alarm on the top of my wardrobe. We don't have fire alarms, which is probably really bad, and we need to get fire alarms. But, you know, I've got a route plan, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've got my route plan if there's ever a fire. We need to get fire alarms is the moral of this story. But no, I've never had a real fire before. Luckily, thank God. I'd be terrified in a fire. I decided if there's a fire, what would be the one thing that you'd take in a fire if your house was burning down? You're renting? Sounds illegal. Yeah. But I didn't say anything. What if your house lit on fire right now? Would you take anything, or would you just run out? Because I would try and take something. You know what I mean? Not like a big thing. I wouldn't whip about and bring my microphone down, because it's pointless at that point. That's materialistic. But I've got those folders in my boxes at the bottom, which is full of memories. I feel like that's the only thing I give a shit about. Sentimental things and animals. Sentimental things and animals. You know, that's the only thing. It's like the question, what would you bring to a desert island? Guys, if you had to bring one thing, we'll go 3. If you had to bring 3 things to a desert island, what would you bring? This is anything. You can bring anything. There's no limitations on this. Well, if you had to bring anything to a desert island, what would you bring? Because I know my answer. My answer's easy. What would you guys bring, though? If you were just stuck on a desert island by yourself, you can bring a person if that's one of your 3 things. You're stuck on an island by yourself. 3 things. Go on. I'll wait. This is a serious question. I will slander your answers if it's wrong. Yes, there's a right and a wrong answer to this. It's very clear. What are your right and wrong answers? Come on, I want to hear your answers to this. 3 things, desert island, you're by yourself. I'd probably be like, this is a fire meme. But just sat there like, come on, 3 things, desert island, what would you bring? You have to bring something. You can't say, no, I don't want to bring anything. What would you bring? 3 things, desert island, go. Come on, I'm asking you questions now. This is a Q&A, but you have to answer. I'll wait. I'm not saying mine yet, because then it will ruin the fun. You guys have to give me yours first. There is a right answer to this, and if you say it wrong, I'll make fun of you. Come on, guys. Come on. This is a very serious question. Ahoy! Ahoy! Welcome on in, Ocean. What would you bring to a desert island? 3 things. A satellite telephone in a waterproof container and some food. Wrong. Wrong answer. Don't care. I bring a satellite telephone. That's wrong. You're wrong. Well, carry on. What else would you bring? Incorrect. Incorrect. No, wrong. That's not the right answer. That's not the right answer. You can bring anything and you're bringing food, okay? Wrong. That's not the right answer. I know that's not the right answer. Anyone else care to say answers, or I'll say mine? What would you bring? 3 things. Desert island. Anything in the world. Anything possible in the world. You're wrong. You asked what I would bring, so I can't be wrong. No, I said there's a right answer. We actually had this in school a few weeks ago. What would you bring to a desert island? Did they have wrong answers? Because my one has wrong answers. I won't say my answer yet. I'll let you guys answer, and then I'll say mine. Because there is a wrong answer to this, and you've already said it wrong. I'm correct in this. I'm correct. I know I'm correct. Because there's a logical answer, and then there's bring a telescope. That's not what you said. Telephone. Close enough. Do you want to know my answer? I'll say my answer, and then I'll slater you. You're saying there is a right answer doesn't mean it's true. Well, okay. I guess it is a very hypothetical question, but in Sugar Daisy's version, there's a right and wrong answer. This is my version, okay? This is my version of this question, and there is a right and wrong answer, okay? My answer to this is a lifeboat and a person who knows how to drive it. And fuel, preferably. You know, I feel like that's easy. You know, it's not too specific. A boat, a person who's coming to save me, and fuel. It's up to them if they bring food. That's their job now. They're a person. You know, they're sentient. They can figure it out. Why the fuck would I bring food if I could just get someone to save me? What? I'm gonna bring my phone and Wi-Fi and a charger. Yeah, you're a prick. Okay, just bring someone to save you, and then you'll be home in no time, and you go fucking buy your NFTs. You silly man. Go like just get someone to save you. Come on, man. I feel that's so easy. You're thinking too philosophical here. You're trying to get off this desert island. You're trying to not die on the desert island. Bring someone to save you. You know why? Like you know what I mean. So it means I have to get a rescue. You've got to risk the death on the seas in a little lifeboat with. Well, who said it's a little lifeboat? Who said it's a little lifeboat? When did I say it was a little lifeboat? I could bring a fucking cruise ship if I fucking wanted to. You know, I'd much rather die on a boat than die on a desert island by myself with a telescope. Not a telescope, a telephone. You know what I mean? I'd much rather at least have the chance of getting out rather than just going, oh man, I really should have brought someone to save me instead of my water. Easily could have just brought someone to save me. Easily could have just brought someone to save me. Cruise ship is not a lifeboat. Who said it isn't? Who said it isn't? I'm sure someone's been saved on a cruise ship before. Hey, Titanic didn't go very well, but technically it was a lifeboat for some people. Many others, no, it wasn't. But I'm sure it picked up. No, that was a really, really awful example. I'm sure if a cruise ship saw someone floating around in the water, they'd go, hey, you floating around in the water, I will save you. And then it's a lifeboat. Who said it wasn't? Who said it wasn't? It is now. So that's my opinion. I bring that. I bring that. I'd just simply bring someone to save me. You know I'm right. That's why you're getting annoyed at me. You know I'm right. Then I'd be off the island and you can sit there with your waterproof case and I'd be at home. No, it's not. Yeah, well, that's your opinion. In Sugar Daisy's opinion, it is. You are wrong. There's a right or wrong answer, and the fun thing about this game is that I'm always right because I'm stubborn as shit and I won't agree with you ever. You know, say all you want. The cruise ship is not a lifeboat. It is in some cases if you want it to be. If you want it to be, it technically is. So, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. You're welcome. I'm too stubborn, I won't agree with you, Matt. This is a lose-lose battle for both of us, okay? We're both, you've got a logical thinking brain. Oh god, Australian. You've got a logical thinking brain. I'm dumb as shit. We're not going to win here. Neither of us are going to win here. So, I'm right, you're wrong. I'm just saying. My other question is, if you could transform into any... What if I gave you an intriguing three answers? I mean, go ahead. Yeah, give me three intriguing answers. What? Yeah, go ahead. Maybe they'd be right. You know, I guess it depends on my opinion. You don't need to agree. You're simply wrong. Nope. Nope. How would you survive then, Matt? Yum, I've got my food and a phone. How are they going to find where you are? How are they going to know? A lifeboat? Already on the island. Docked on the island. It's there. I'm ready to go. Person who drives it? There. On the island. I'm ready to go. Fuel? There. I can go. I don't need food. I can live, man. I can live at least 3 days, okay? And if I drown in the ocean, I drown in the ocean rather than starving on an island. You know, I'll take that. I'll take it. I'd much rather try to live instead of dying on an island. You know what I mean? I feel like that's easy. That's my answer to the question. At least I tried, you know? At least I tried instead of going... Oh, no one's asking. Island has a dock. It does now. Who said it didn't? No. It doesn't need to have a dock. It can just bob around in the water with jump. Okay, man, like, I can swim for 2 seconds. Okay, maybe my logic is slightly flawed, but that's not the point. That's not the point. You know, I'm just adding my own circumstances into this to make me correct, because you're probably more right than I am. But, like, I won't back down until you just go, Sugar, you're right. which you won't do. So this is a really lose-lose battle. It's like the question, what animal would you be if you could be any animal? I feel like there isn't a correct answer to this one, because I feel like there isn't a good one. Like, what animal would you be if you could be any animal? And there's not a good answer to this, unless you were like a domesticated dog. I feel like that's the only good answer. Being a cat, I guess, is interesting, but you don't get to go on walks. Well, I guess you do, and you get to go at your own accord, but like your mansion and a Wi-Fi to watch your stream, boom, I don't even need 3. Well, how are you going to watch it with just Wi-Fi, though? Your Wi-Fi box got a screen on it? You need a phone or a computer, my friend, and then you've got 3. But that was a good answer. You know what? That's the other right answer. Something to do with me. Or a boat. Other than that, you don't have an answer. I feel like if I was going to be an animal, what animals have... I think I'd be a turtle. I think I'd be a tortoise if I was going to be any animal. I think I'd be a turtle. I feel like that's quite a chill life. A turtle's prey to anything. A turtle's a prey animal. Who the fuck is... What animal is going to try and eat a turtle? Are tortoises prey? Sorry, I'm just Googling if tortoises are prey. Oh, so they do eat things. Oh, they do get eaten by things. They get eaten by larger birds. Well, I can just go in my shell, right? You know, if I was a tortoise and I saw an eagle rocking towards me, I'd just go... And then what's it gonna do? Bite my shell? There, you bitch. I'm 100 years old, you prick. See, I think I'd be a good turtle. I can just sit like this my entire life and just go, I'm a turtle. I'm gonna outlive all you pricks. Like that. I'd be a really salty turtle if I was a turtle. You know, I feel like that would be quite an easy life. They live forever. They don't live forever, but they live for a good amount of time. They got a shell. You can't crush a turtle unless you've got really strong legs. So snail's not a good option. Turtle, or tortoise, I should say. I'd happily be a tortoise. I think that's my answer to that question. If I had to be an animal, I'd be a tortoise. Although fun, it's a waste of time arguing when someone is being stupid. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Yep. That, and I'm just really stubborn, and I don't. And now that I've given myself the right answer and pretensed it with that, it's going to stay that way forever now. But yeah, I'd be a tortoise. I used to say I'd be a dog because I feel like that'd be fun, but then I realized, it's not as fun anymore. I don't think I'd want to be a dog for long. They have quite a boring lives. They eat, sleep, about it, go on walk, sometimes not. Eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep. Tortoises, however, oh man, they must be doing really fun things. You know, tortoise, they'll go climb a mountain, they'll go, I don't know, stand on a roof for a bit, they'll go watch the sunset, and then they'll go sleep, and then they'll wake up, and then they'll go have a swim, and then they'll go fight, and then they'll eat something, and then they'll go to sleep. How much more fun does that sound? You know, tortoises' lifestyles, great. You know, I'd much rather go fight than... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I won't lie to you. I've got a bit delusional now. I've really lost my ability to speak for more than 2 hours now, and I've gotten really distracted by making a caterpillar out of blue tack, which I know is not a reasonable thing to get distracted by in the middle of a stream, but shut up. When I was a kid, I have a vivid memory of whenever I used to play with like blue tack or like Play-Doh, I used to make only one specific thing. 2 things, caterpillars, and the other thing I used to make was little dog bowls. I found this so satisfying. This is the same level of satisfaction as the colours of Kirby's. Whenever I was a kid, I used to make a Play-Doh dog, and then I'd make a Play-Doh like dog bowl. It was basically just like a it was a dog bowl. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a little scoop. It was just a scoop, okay? And then I used to fill it with little circles. If you're ever sat playing with Play-Doh in your life, if you ever find yourself playing with Play-Doh, do this and your life will just improve by so much. Trust me on this. It's great fun. Like, it's just making the little balls and putting them into the little... Oh, it made me so happy. And then being able to squash it. Oh, do it. Caterpillar's not as fun. Look, do you want to see my caterpillar? Oh, it just broke. Come back, caterpillar. Look at that. There's a caterpillar. Look. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Look, caterpillar. That's what I used to make as a kid, because it's fun to go like that and crush it. That and the dog bowl, great fun. Hello, Sir Spades, welcome on into the stream. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Yeah, so if you ever play with Play-Doh, make a dog bowl and roll little balls and then pop it into the little dog bowl, and then, it makes it used to be so much. I'll make it now. It doesn't work as well with blue tack. You have to have like Play-Doh that isn't sticky, because obviously blue tack, it doesn't have the same feeling as Play-Doh, because obviously it gets stuck to things because it's blue tack. I'll give an example of what I used to do when I played with Fuck! I'm gonna fucking cry. Why did that scare me again? Come on, we listened to like a good 2 minutes of Rasputin earlier. You think I'd be desensitized to it? That scared the living shit out of me. That actually scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god, I think I might have a heart attack live on stream. That was unnecessary, Matt. Just because I thought your answer was stupid. There's no need for that, Jesus. So this is the little bowl. I'm not going to make a dog because I don't have enough Play-Doh, blue tack to make a dog. And then what you do is you roll little tiny pieces and you put them in the bowl. I'll show you the final outcome while I talk about other things. I'm actually never going to listen to Rasputin ever again in my life. Even the name of it now is going to make me cry on spot. That was so unnecessary and mean. Just because I'm getting distracted by Play-Doh does not mean that you need to pull that on me. That was so rude of you. You're British, master? I am, mate. I'm British. It's Tuesday, innit? I'm gonna have a cup of tea and go down to the fish and chip shops. I've swapped accents about 50 times. I might just do one stream where I pretend that I'm Australian, because I feel like that is the only accent I can do, and I can confidently say that. And I just want to see if people will believe I'm Australian, like new people. I want to see if they believe I'm Australian. If I changed my stream tags to Australian as well, because obviously right now it's in English, I believe, which, you know, no one would notice the change. How well can you do an Aussie accent? Hang on, let me finish my dog bowl full of blue tack first. Let me swap into it. You gotta say one word and then you're in it. You gotta say like g'day and what other things do Australian people say? G'day, mate. Hello, mate. I think I'm quite close to an Australian accent because it's quite. I speak with a similar that's a hard word to say in Australian accent. Inflection. How do you say inflection in an Australian accent? How do you say inflection? No, I can't do it. Yeah, I think I speak with quite a similar inflection to Australian people. I think I just sound quite similar to Australian people when I can be bothered to. It's quite hard to swap in between it when I think about it, though. I used to do it all the time at school. I used to just swap into Australian accents, and then you get stuck in them eventually. So I think I could do it for a 3-hour stream and just stay Australian. I did a full ASMR stream once. That was fucking shit. I hated that with every bone in my body. So I'm getting really distracted by making this thing that I used to make with Play-Doh. I'll finish it. Look, this is what I used to do. I used to make this, and then that's what I used to make. And then it's like a dog bowl full of Play-Doh, and then when you go like this, it's such a good feeling. Just trust me on it, just to do the crushing bit. The rest of it's not that fun. They would just think you're British but upside down. Hang on. I can be British and upside down. Then I'm technically Australian. How do I do this? G'day, mate. Oh, man. Shrimp on the barbie. I'm Australian. Oh, man. I love, Australian things. Koala. Kangaroo. Oh, g'day. It's bruv, that's an Aussie. I know. I'm from Sydney. You know it. I'm from Australia. You know me. Look at me. I'm on the top of the world. Technically the bottom. Depends what you want to do. How's the kangaroos? Absolutely grand, mate. Absolutely fantastic. They are great. You know, strong. They got hands. Sounds Kiwi. Well, I know I'm from New Zealand. Similar places, right? Want to see it? What? Want to see what? What do I want to see? You're what other things do Australian people say? G'day. I'm all upside down and shit. I've got a really shit time zone. I can't watch anything on the correct time because it's at like 5 a.m. for me and it's shit. That's what they say, right? That's what they say. What the fuck is what? What the fuck have you just told me to watch? What? Pardon? What? No, No, I don't want to see it. I'm being Australian, mate. No, I'm quite peaceful, honestly. I'm upside down and shit. Look, this is my backflip. This is what I'd do if I had a back. That's a hard word to say. I'm gonna go back to being British now, honestly, guys. I'm a bit sick of being Australian. I don't want to be Australian anymore. Oh, and I'm back. Oh, guys, I love cups of teas and Tuesdays. Oh man, do I hate waiting in queues. I'm sorry. That's what they say. That's what they say, right? Yeah, you know it. Tuesday, yeah. You know, it's a Tuesday today. Man, I love Tuesdays. I'm like Garfield, but the evil one. I'm like evil Garfield. Man, I hate lasagna and love Tuesdays. And love Mondays, I should say. Sorry, I'm actually going delusional. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I just love British and I really like British accents. British and Irish. No, not British. Australian and Irish. Fuck British accents. Australian and Irish. They're my favourite accents. You can win me over with an Irish accent. I love it so much. That's why Call Me Kevin's my favourite YouTuber, because he speaks all funny. Well, not funny, all good. I love Irish accents so much. I just find them really... They're just good. They're just good accents. You know, I really like them. Don't bash British. No, I will. I will. I used to watch Call Me Kevin. I watch Call Me Kevin fucking daily. I was watching him today. I was watching his GTA roleplay series. It was grand. I had a lovely time. I fucking adore Call Me Kevin so much. I love the man. Bash the British, slander them. Yeah, fuck the British, man. Honestly, I'm allowed to because I'm British myself. I think I'm allowed to. I hate it. No. There's some British accents which I don't like. You know, accents from Essex are a bit jarring. Like really posh British accents are shit. I really hate posh British accents. I actually much prefer to you to speak me in just like illegible, not posh British accents, you know what I mean? I'd much prefer that than posh British accents are fucking annoying, and then mine is just a fucking mess. The place where I'm from, I hate the accent from the place I'm from. It's jarring as shit. The place I'm from accent, oh, I hate it here. They made the words like wank and bollocks. Well, yeah, I mean, we did make them, but did the accent make them, or did British people just make them? Because the accent didn't. You're allowed to slander the accent, but not the words. You know what I mean? Sorry, I really need to put this blue tack down. It's really distracting me. I don't know why I picked it up in the first place. I'm getting really fucking distracted by this. I'll put it down. Sorry, my brain actually... That blue tack took over. The blue tack was at the front, streaming was at the back. I apologise for that. I just wasn't saying words. We in Finland, we have this one show. I get this one. What's the show? What's the show called? Sorry, that blue tack absolutely just fucking messed with my brain. So I got so distracted by that. Anyway, back to the topics of the stream. Yeah, you're allowed to bash British accents, in my opinion. I think British accents, depending on where you're from, are quite shit. I still am in mystery about what someone from Surrey sounds like. I didn't know why it was that difficult. I bet if I looked up any other accents, are you sure you don't have some kind of ADHD? I'm getting an ADHD test soon. So maybe it runs in my family. I could not find someone speaking in a Surrey accent for the literal life of me. I'm looking it up again. Thank you so much, Big Slim. Appreciate it, Big Slim. Thank you. You know, I don't know what Surrey sounds like. I bet it sounds like grey. I wish I knew what it sounds like. I could not tell you how much I looked for this. Someone speaking in a Surrey accent, because there's something on YouTube called a Surrey accent challenge, and it's so annoying.
The UK is incredibly diverse in terms of accents, and it just so
this
happens
woman's
that
got
I
a
can
really
do many
awful
of these accents as my party trick. So come with me as I take you on a guided tour through all of the accents and archetypes of Great Britain.
Is one of them Surrey?
Hi, I'm Siobhan Thompson. Looking across the country. It's 9 o'clock, and this
One
is
of
the
them
news,
better
and
be
I'm
Surrey.
very important. Heightendarpy is
No.
Now London is the accent of the pub. Go on, get out of it. Shut it, you tart. East Anglia is a flat, boggy kind of place with a flat, boggy kind of accent. I love to give you an example of some posh. Here's a which is a much rounder sound. It's farmland full of sheep and cows and apples. Think of like Sam Ganji. No, don't let him turn me into anything of Southern Welsh.
I hate this woman a lot.
Songy kind of duffy.
She didn't even do Surrey. That was a fucking waste of my time. I really don't like that woman. She's very jarring. She's a very jarring woman. I still can't find someone who sounds like they speak in a Surrey accent. I really just want to find someone who sounds like they're from Surrey. Keeping Up Appearances? Are they from Surrey? Is that show set in Surrey? Please say it's set in Surrey. That would be fucking grand. Is that actually where they're from? Just go to Surrey? Fuck no. Who do you think I am? I'd rather burn. Is Keeping Up Appearances from Surrey? Keeping Up Appearances, Surrey. Is it set in Surrey? No? Why did you get my hopes up? Was there a need to get my hopes up and then drop it down immediately? Because that was just rude of you, honestly. You know, there's some shit accents. They are, aren't they? They were awful. I don't like that woman very much. She has a really peaky microphone. Sorry, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. It was a joke. It's okay. Miranda was set in Surrey. Is Miranda from Surrey? Hang on, let me Google this. Is Miranda Hart from Surrey? Because it's set in Surrey. Miranda Hart. It's set in Surrey, but it doesn't say if she's born in Surrey. Was she born in Surrey? Hang on, I'm doing a bit of she was born in fucking Devon. Why is... Oh, fuck's sake, man. She was born in Devon, not in Surrey. I just want to see... Oh, that's so annoying. Miranda's an absolutely grand show, but it's set in Surrey, but she's not from Surrey, so her accent obviously isn't Surrey. Fucking Devon? I know, man. Come on. Bitches. What's the other woman called? The small blonde one. She's called Stevie Sutton in the show, but I don't know what her actual name is. Stevie Sutton. What's her actual name? Stevie Sutton, played by Sarah Hadland. Was she born in Surrey? I hope she was born in Surrey. Were you born in Surrey, Sarah? Sarah, were you born in Surrey? She was born in London. Fucking burn, Sarah. Was Patricia born in Surrey? Patricia, were you born in Surrey? You fucking better be born in Surrey. I'm looking up the entire Miranda cast, if you're wondering. Lincolnshire. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, I'm not looking it up anymore. It's annoying me. It's annoying me. I hate it. I'm annoyed. It's annoying me. Why is no one from Surrey? I actually just don't think Surrey's a real place anymore. I don't give a shit if it's got a flag. It's not real. Surrey's actually just not a place. I don't believe if it's a place anymore. You're asking if people are born? I want to know if they were born in Surrey, because then I know that that's the accent. Oh, I'm looking up celebrities born in Surrey. I'm going back into this rant because I just want to find a single person with a Surrey. Celebrities born in Surrey. There has to be one. Eric, who the fuck is Eric Tom Hardy? I recognize that name. Who's he? Warwick Davis? Okay, Lily James? Susie Dent? Okay, I know who that is. That's the woman from Countdown. She was born in Surrey. Okay, let's look up Susie Dent. We're looking up Susie Dent, everyone. Hang on. I love Jods. I will give you a sticker. I appreciate you for being here. Hang on. I'm in a moment. Susie Dent. Let's hear her speak, and then this is what it sounds like. Videos. Shush, shush, Wilbur, shush. Susie time. It's Susie time. What does she sound like? It sent me to her Twitter. I don't want to be on her Twitter. Susie Dent. Hang on, I will give you a sticker. I just need to know what people from Surrey sound like. I'm so sorry that I'm in a bit of a...
Susie's new book is out just in time.
No, fuck off, Jimmy Carr.
President lexicographer Susie lived in New York for 2 years.
Jimmy Carr, go
They
away.
say New York is the city that never sleeps. Well, it did when Susie was there talking about lexicography. What's the
I
weirdest
swear to fuck, this is just Jimmy Carr. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Where is Susie? Susie, speak now, otherwise I'm going to cry. Hey, sorry.
B-L-O-O-D-Y. Bloody. The only true adjective in the swearing arsenal, bloody, is a quintessentially British swear word. Its story takes us from drunken hooray Henrys.
That was a big letdown. You know, I expected Surrey to have some sort of fun accent. Maybe it's just Susie. Maybe I picked a bad example. Well, that's what people from Surrey sound like. Hey, I love Jods. Sticker time. Where do you want the sticker, I love Jods? Welcome on in. 8 months. Fucking hell, 8 months is insane. Where do you want the sticker? I've got 2 on my glasses, 1 on my forehead, or the wardrobe. Or just wherever you feel like it. I've got lots of stickers. Where do you want it? Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. And you know, one thing about British comedy, she's having a moment about people from Surrey. I'm fine now. I figured it out and it was really underwhelming. I'm better now though. Now I know what people from Surrey sound like. Really dull. It's like no. And no. Maybe that was just Susie. Let's look up Warwick Davis. If you don't know who he is, Neither do I, honestly. I just recognize the name. Warwick Davis. Okay, let's see what he sounds like. Let's see what he sounds like. That's him, if you're wondering. That's what.
Can I just say, this is nothing.
Okay, hang on. He wasn't talking in that one. Where's he talking? I just want to see when he's talking. He's met the Yogscast? He's met Yogscast! That's Simon.
Look down the lens, address the viewer, and then introduce me, and then they'll cut to me then.
Hello, I'm Warwick Davis.
No, that's Simon.
Which is an app, I believe.
Indeed I am. Amongst other things, we'll have a good chat, but yeah.
Everyone from Surrey sounds like shit. I won't lie. I'm so sorry if you're from Surrey. And if you are, why have you been staying quiet? I needed you in my time of need. If you're not, they sound really boring, don't they? Don't they? They sound really boring. Okay, I'm going to guess where you want the sticker. I'll put it on my head, and if you want a different one, I'll put it on my glasses. And if you want it to move, you can say, sugar, that's not where I wanted the sticker, and then I'll move it. Sound like every other British person. They really do, don't they? They sound really boring. You know, that's actually really let me down. I just wanted someone from Surrey to sound interesting. Why are the only two people from Surrey fucking boring as shit? Surrey is not the place where I'm going to visit. I've taken it off of my list now. The only reason I would have gone to Surrey is to see what people sound like, and now I know that they sound like Susie Dent. I don't think I want to go anymore. She's kind of put me off of going to Surrey. So, you know, at least we tried to figure out what they sound like. Yeah, well, it was really underwhelming. it was a really underwhelming experience. You know, I have no other interest about what do people from Scunthorpe sound like? Do you reckon there are any celebrities from Scunthorpe? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted again. I want to look up celebrities from Scunthorpe. Celebrities, surely there can be, from Scunthorpe. No, there's fucking none. An international Christian. An actress. A co-founder of the Methodist Church. Actress. They're all actresses. They're all actresses. Just go to fucking Surrey. No! Do you want me to suffer? Because that sounds awful. I'm sorry. I'm not taking a trip to Surrey. I'd much rather just not know what they sound like, honestly. I'll live in peace not knowing what they sound like. The heck is that place? What? Scunthorpe? Place in the UK. It's like Kettering. No one knows about it. K and an E and a T and a T, E and an R and a... Sorry, I only know that because of James A. Caster. I didn't know it was a place either. I won't lie to you. Scunthorpe. It's just the shithole of the UK. It's got a really awful name as well. Imagine you have to say, hey, where were you born? Scunthorpe. Shit in it. Vlog it. What? Sugar goes to Surrey. What a shit fucking vlog. Hey guys, welcome into the vlog. Today we're going to Surrey. What are you gonna do in Surrey? Nothing. What the fuck is there to do in Surrey? Is there any sights to see in Surrey? I'm looking up sightseeing in Surrey. That's such a fun alliteration. Sightseeing in Surrey. I want to see if there's any places you can go see. Thorpe Park is the first one. Thorpe Park. A theme park. They have nothing. They have fucking nothing in Surrey. I've looked up sightseeing in Surrey. The top sites in Surrey is Thorpe Park. Jesus fucking Christ. Paynes Hill? Let's go to Payne Hill in Surrey. Guys, I'm going to vlog me going to Payne Hill in Surrey. How is Thorpe Park the first one? Box Hill. The National Trust Garden. Savile Garden. It's just a load of fucking places. A nice park. What? Thorpe Park. The theme park. I want to go to Paynes Hill. A landscape garden with follies. Ooh, how nice does it sound? It's just a load of hills. There's a museum. I could go to the museum and then go to Thorpe Park after. That's so boring. Surrey sounds like just one of the most dull places. I also think it's quite posh in Surrey, which is why I wanted to know what the accent sounded like, because in my head it's a really posh accent. I guess Susie Dent is quite posh, and so is Warwick Davis, so maybe I was correct with my... But that was only celebrities. So, maybe I will go to Surrey. I'm going to try and convince my mum to let me go to Surrey. Hey, Sugar, would you want to go on a trip anywhere? Yes, Surrey. Let's go to Surrey, Mum. Do you not want to go to somewhere nice? Do you want to go to London? Nope, Surrey. We're going to Surrey, Mum. We're going to suffer on Payne Hill. I'll just go up to people. Hey, can you just say anything to me, and then I'll know what they sound like? I think that'd be a fun vlog idea. I can just sit on a train for I don't know how far away Surrey is, and I don't think I want to know. I'm going to keep my distance from it. Every single time I go on a road trip, I'm going to actively avoid Surrey as much as I can. I'm going to go around it like it's the fucking plague. I'm staying away from Surrey, hopefully. If there's ever a time in my life where I have to go to Surrey, I've gone really downhill. I have peaked now because I'm not in Surrey. You know, the whole time of my life where I'm not in Surrey, that's my good phase. As soon as I have to go to Surrey, I'm in my flop era, everybody. Sorry, I really hope no one's from Surrey because I'm just absolutely rinsing where you live. I'm going to move this sticker off my forehead now because it's uncomfortable. It can go on the glasses. Oh, no, it can't apparently. Oh, yeah, it can. That was strange. Is it on? Why is it not sticking? There we go. I'm going to not go to Surrey. Anyway, moving along. Well, was anyone else talking about shit? I got really sidetracked by Surrey there. Should we go back on the random word generator? Because I have nothing else to talk about today apart from Surrey, apparently. We were talking about ghosts earlier. If anyone has any ghost experience, please say. Rehabilitation, areas. We won't talk about that one. Discourage intervention. The random word generator has some weird-ass fucking words on it. Prospect, temperature, moon, surface, dilute, try, seat. I won't read that one. Calculation, integrity, state, victory, preparation, gear. Like, none of them are fun topic ideas. Ordinary, radical, spill. Kind of seem obsessed with Surrey. No, I hate it with a passion. It's a big hatred, and I have no reason to hate it apart from the fact that it has a flag and I don't have a flag, which is upsetting to me. Branch, share, benefit, embarrassment, convert, serve, kneel, noble. One time I went to a church in primary school, and they made us eat. I don't know what they made us eat. You know, in churches. Have you guys ever been to a church before? I believe it was a Christian church. They made us eat these weird, like, I think it's like meant to be the body of Christ. Yeah, they're like little white discs. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Does the white discs, white, is looking at white Christian discs a bad idea? Probably. Food. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. I'm having to Google lots of stuff today because I don't know what they're called. White food discs. Christian. So my search history after street. Sacramental bread. They fed me the sacramental bread. And I won't lie to you. It tasted like shit. I remember they handed it out. If you don't know what that is, it's this. Yeah, they gave me this. They handed them out. I remember we were sat on the floor. Yeah, them, Jesus crackers, these shits. We were sat on the floor of the church because it was by my primary school. My primary school was, I believe it was Christian, but they were very subtle about it. That's a lie. They brought us to a church and fed us Jesus crackers. So we went to the church and we were sat on the floor and they brought these around on a plate. And you can't say no. You can't say no. You can't say no. I'm not. I said yes, and I tried to eat it. I think I took one mouthful. Went. Ugh. It tasted like shit. It tasted like it had gone off years ago. Like, which it probably did. I don't know what they put in that shit. I don't know what it's made of, but it's not nice. I'm only 8.5 hours plane flight from Surrey. I would say how far away I was, but I feel like that would dox me a little bit. Yeah, the body of Christ. I've eaten the body of Christ, everyone, apparently. What does it have in it? What's it made of? What's the sacramental bread made of? Sacramental bread ingredients. Sorry, I'm looking up the sacramental bread ingredients. What's in it? Oh, shall I look up how to make it? If I ever do a cooking stream, shall I make sacramental bread? There's flour, tablespoon of salt. I'm basically on a recipe, by the way, guys. I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna make sacramental bread. I'm going to do a cooking stream of sacramental bread for you all. And it's going to be super yummy, and I'm going to deliver it all personally to your house. You can all give me all of your addresses, and I will deliver you some of my sacramental bread that I'm going to make on stream. That's my next stream plan. I'm so sorry for you. Maybe we could get a plane in the opposite direction. No, because then you'd still end up looping around to Surrey, and then it'd be awful. Try and get as far away from it as possible. I reckon I'm probably only like 3 hours away from it. Maybe... I don't actually know where Surrey is, so I won't make an estimate of that because I could be very off, and even if I am head on, that's doxing me. So let's not guess where I am to Surrey. No, I'm gonna make sacramental bread. It tasted like shit though. Like, honestly, I remember watching this entire line of primary school kids have one bite of this sacramental bread and hating their lives. It didn't taste nice. At least make it taste yummy. He made wine, and now he's giving us this shit sacramental bread. Why didn't you just get a loaf of fucking hovis, however you pronounce it? Why can't you just get a loaf of tiger bread? That's yummy. Come on, tiger bread is delicious. What's this shit? It wasn't yummy. I would have eaten it if it was just a slice of bread. One time in primary school, we were reading a book about... It was about the cold. I don't necessarily remember the plot. It was about this kid getting stuck in a cave in the cold. And they made us walk up to this big field to replicate what he was feeling. So they made us walk up to this big field and go on a school trip in the cold. It was in the middle of the winter. They made us walk to this field, walk around the field. And they were like, you can't bring a packed lunches. We'll feed you bread. That's child abuse. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. No proper food for you. You get a crumb of bread every 2 minutes. Not even that. You get a crumb of bread every half an hour and you can live, okay? You can live on this crumb of bread. Just because this is what the character was feeling. He's fictional. He's not real. The character in the book is not real. I'm a real child who you're starving in a cold field right now. Do you not see an issue with this? He's in a book. That he's words on a page. I'm a physical being who is starving to death in a field. Do you not see the issue with this? So they made us do that, and then also, one time after assembly, they kept my class behind, and they made us put ice cubes in our hand and walk all the way up to class with ice cubes in our hand to represent how cold his hands would have been. Again, he's not real. I've just had to carry fucking freezing cold ice cubes in my hand all the way up the stairs. Was that necessary? I don't think it was necessary. You could have just gone, hey guys, do you know when you get cold hands? And we would have gone, yeah, that's what he's feeling. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Instead of going, hey guys, freeze your fucking hands off for 10 minutes. I think my primary school was slightly strange. They brought us to Christian churches and then they made us put ice cubes in our hands and starved us in fields. And that was just one book. Honestly, the rest of them. One time they made us make alcoholic mead for our parents and we weren't allowed it, but we had to do a play. That was a strange time. One time they made like a real rocket. One time we had African land snails. They were really cool. I really liked the African land snails. For the people who don't know, they're just massive fucking snails. And they kept them in like containers. We would like put them on our hands and shit. They were really cool. I liked the African land snails. One time, I don't know if this was a universal primary school experience, but one time we hatched chicks in our primary school. We had an incubator in our year 2 class for about however long the chicks took to hatch, and then we'd have them in like a little tub in the year 2 classroom, and every so often we'd get the chicks out and hold them. And one of them escaped and ran away once, and I don't know if we ever found it. My primary school was really strange. My primary school was quite odd, honestly. But the chicks thing was fun. I hated birds, so I hated it a lot. I didn't want the fucking tiny little chicks anywhere near me. Do you know how weird it is to have tiny little claws scattering around on your hand? Have you ever held a chick before, or like a small bird? Have any of you in the chat ever held a small bird in your hands before? Have you ever cupped a small bird in your hands? As I have, and it was really strange. You can feel its like tiny little claws, tiny little gripping feet on your pants, and it was really unpleasant. It wasn't nice. It wasn't a fun like, oh, this is nice. I get told a baby chick. It was like, no, get it off. Don't want no more. I don't really like small animals. I think I have a thing against small animals, which is why I have big dogs. One time, I accidentally kicked a gerbil down the stairs. Now, you may be thinking, Sugar, why would you do that? Oh my god, it's a gerbil. It was in my way. I'll be completely honest with you. It wasn't an intentional accident, and it wasn't my gerbil. It was my friend's gerbil. But they put it on the stairs, and it started running around and accidentally kicked it down the stairs. I don't think it was a full-on, like, booted it down the whole flight of stairs. I think it just kind of fell down one step. And it was fine. It lived. It's a fucking gerbil, man. It lived. It wasn't my fault. I just accidentally kicked it down the stairs by accident. It was a reaction, okay? It was my natural instinct. Hey, there's a tiny thing on the ground. I'm going to kick it. And it worked. It got away from me. I wasn't near the gerbil anymore. You know, it was a successful mission. Maybe not the correct humane mission, but the gerbil was away from me and they didn't bring it near me anymore, which is good because I didn't want it accidentally. It was an accident. It got near me and by instinct I moved my legs and booted it down the stairs. It's fine. Why would you put a gerbil on the stairs in the first place? That seems like bad care of animals. Yeah, why would you put a tiny, like, rat hamster looking thing on the stairs and expect it to be safe? How else would it have gotten down? Toppled itself down? Yeah, at least I did it for it. To be fair, it's easier to kick bigger dogs. Yeah, but they won't topple down the stairs if I kick them. If I kicked my dog, I don't really know what would happen. I was running quite a lot of scenarios in my head right there. He'd get annoyed at me, but he wouldn't fall unless he was wobbly. My dog's almost knocked me down the stairs before. My dogs, they get really excited when they see me, and whenever they come upstairs and I go downstairs, they'll run downstairs after me. So I have to like sprint down the stairs before they start tumbling down after me. So they've almost like fully just knocked me down the stairs before. That was fun. That was great. My dog once, because obviously my dog's really tall, he went under my legs once, and because he went under my legs, I've just toppled and went straight backwards. My dogs are big. They're scarily big. Not kicking it hard enough. But no, I mean, you make a good point. I probably could if I tried hard enough, but I'm not going to kick my dogs. But no, you know, my thought was the other day, I really just want to grab a seagull out of midair. Me and my friend were having a genuine conversation about this. I was like, what would happen if I just went and caught one? I know it's difficult, but I think if I tried hard enough and sat there for long enough, I think if there was like a good load of seagulls circling my head, I could just go and grab one out of midair. If I concentrated enough and there was loads of seagulls flying around and I went, I reckon I could grab one. It's like crashing a fly, but it's a seagull and it's bigger. I reckon I could do it if I tried hard enough. You know what I mean? And it's in my hands, and it's mine forever. I wouldn't want it because it would flap around and go all crazy and shit. I wouldn't want it in my hands, but in hindsight, I would regret the action. But in the moment, that's quite cool. Imagine if you were walking down the street and you just saw someone grab a seagull out of midair. You'd think that person's cool and slightly insane, but mostly cool. That's what I'd think anyway. I'd go, man, I aspire to be like that person. That's been my life dream, to grab a seagull from midair and hold it and then let it go. It's like fishing. It's like fishing just without the line. It's like fishing with a net. Or fishing with your hands if you want. I would never go fishing. I think I'd cry. One time I went crabbing with my family, and if you don't know what crabbing is, it's fishing but with crabs. Quite self-explanatory really. And I cried my eyes out the entire time. I fucking hated going crabbing. It was awful. Crabs, little pincers. Yeah, little pincers. I was terrified of them to begin with, and then they just chuck them all in a bucket. We'd just have buckets full of crabs, which we'd let out at the end of the day. Why there were so many crabs in Norfolk is beyond me, but there were loads of crabs in Norfolk, and we used to get the crab. We used to go crabbing. My brother loved it. I hated every second of it. I was like, no, Mum, please don't take me crabbing. I don't want to go crabbing. And then I'd have to sit there like, I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to do this. That's why I never would want to go fishing, because crabbing was bad enough, and that was with fucking crabs, let alone real fish. My fear of the ocean says no to fishing, and my fear of just water says no to fishing and crabbing. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. One time I went to a pool, and it was like an outdoor pool, and this pool is full of seawater because sometimes the tide gets high enough to fill the pools, and they've like that's a good enough explanation. And it's full of seawater rather than like nice pool water. And when I went into this pool, I was so ready to swim in it. I was like, this is gonna be so much fun. And then I learned that there are fish and crabs in the pool. So it's not a fucking pool. It's a second ocean that they've tricked people into thinking that you're gonna take a nice dip, and then you put your foot down and you've stood on a crab. Yeah, it was shit. It wasn't nice at all. I thought this was just going to be like a nice swim in some seawater. It was dog shit. I sat there, I stood for 1 second, it was all slippery, full of mud and grime and rocks. It was not a fun pool. It was awful. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I got in that pool expecting to have a nice swim about and like have a nice time. Stood straight down. They were like, you know, there's crabs in that pool. Also, to add to the shitness, because there's so many fish and crabs in this murky fucking pool, people fish in it. What insane people. You know how people fish? With fish bait. You know what fish bait is? Like raw meat and worms, and then you're swimming in that water. You're taking a nice dip in the raw meat seawater full of crabs. You need to rethink your life choices, friend. I don't care. Just fucking go swim in the swimming pool that's down the road. Get a grip, man. Slap back into reality. You're swimming in raw meat water and you're pretending like you're having a nice time. Take a mouthful of that full of salt and meat. No one wants a mouthful full of salt and meat unless it's yummy and cooked nicely. No, this is for the fucking crabs that are lurking at the bottom of the pool, ready to pinch at you whenever they feel like it. Yeah, fuck that fucking pool. I didn't know that until I got out of it, and I had an awful time when I learnt that. And then the second time I went there, my friend slipped over in the ocean, and that was quite funny, I'll admit it. That was quite a funny time, because we went there, and because it was a rock beach, the rocks were really fucking slippery, and we were all slightly slipping. She full on into the ocean. Like, she was head first. She was there. She was down. She was straight down, and it was great fun. But the other swimming pool, ugh, yuck. Get me away from that outdoor swimming pool that is shit. Is this such a strange rant? I love it. It's such an obscure rant, isn't it? As a person who's had to do that with chicken, it's very difficult to grab a bird. Well, that's my dreams ruined. But no, why would you make that a thing? Just fill it with nice water and make a wall. Don't fill it with crabs and raw meat. I'm sorry. They act like it's so nice. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. I see people swimming in that constantly. I've been to that beach I believe 4 times in my life. Every single time I've been there, even in the fucking winter, there's been people in that pool having a swim. Some people take it seriously. You'll see some people doing lanes, doing laps, trying to get their distance up while swallowing raw meat and mealworms and crabs and fish and shit. Maybe literally as well as metaphorically. And they're acting like they're having a lovely time. Get out. Get out. Get out and get a grip. Get out and get a grip. I got in that pool once, felt all the slimy mud on my feet and got straight out of the pool. And I was in the kids' pool where I don't think there is any fish. Some people are in the adults' pool where people fish in it. Get out, man. Get out of it, you freaks. You freaks of nature. Fucking get out. I hate that place so much. I wouldn't suggest it. I would say where it is, but it docks me slightly. So don't go there. If anyone ever invites you to an outdoor pool and you see people with fishing rods in it, say, no, you psychopath. Get away from me. Anyway, that was my rant about the outdoor pool that I went to once and I had an awful time. I don't like it there, if you couldn't tell. I like the beach. The beach is nice. There's loads of sea glass, which in hindsight wasn't sea glass. It was just shards of glass. And I've still got them in a pot somewhere. Me and my friend were just picking up shards of glass the entire time. We were like, look, sea glass. It's not sea glass. It's shards of glass. There's still clear bits. I really like sea glass. I find sea glass so cool. There's like actual pieces of sea glass. The smooth ones that you can tell are actual pieces of sea glass rather than just people shattering bottles everywhere. You know what I mean? Does anyone else find really... I'm like a raccoon when I go to beaches. I'll literally just sit there coming home with like handfuls of rocks. Like, these are good. I painted one once. Do you want to see my painted rock? It's a ghost. Look. It's the ghost rock. Whoa, watch out. It's spooky. It's ghost rock. It doesn't have a name and it's got a dent in its head, as you can see. But look at it. It's all... look. Why can't you see it well? If I turn it like that, you can't see it. How am I going to do this? I'll shade it. Look at that. It's a ghost. I was going to paint something on the other side. It just says currently, it says Franklin the ghost. This name's Franklin, apparently. I didn't remember that. Here's Franklin. Franklin's a rock and a ghost. So that's my painted rock. That's the only rock I've ever brought home and painted. And I love him with my whole heart. I love Franklin. He stays on my shelf. Franklin, my beloved. Oh, he's just as pale as me. I love Franklin. But yeah, no, I literally will just collect things when I'm at beaches. I'll just come home like, this looks cool. Look, rock. Yeah, mine. Mine now. My rock now. Not yours. Mine. Sorry, beach. Don't care if it's illegal. Hello, welcome on in. Bluegree. Have I pronounced that wrong? I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Hello, Matt. Welcome on into the stream. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday on a Wednesday. Why did you sleep so long? Oh, I very much overslept my alarm. Hello, how the fuck do you say that? Bananek. I'm gonna go with that. 856. Welcome on into the stream. Happy Tuesday. You read it as it reads as it's spelled. You did it well. Thank you. Sorry, I could not read that chat message to save my life. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, why am I saying thank you to that? Oh, thank you. Thank you for having a relatively easy name to pronounce. But no, I overslept today by an hour. I was meant to go to college today. I didn't go to college today. I woke up at 6:30 to my alarm. I silenced my alarm. I went back to sleep. And then I woke up from a call from my friend going, "Sugar, where are you?" And I went in bed. And then I didn't go to college because frankly, I did not want to. I had an hour and 20 minutes to get to college, basically, and I still didn't go. You know, I made an executive decision to just lie to the college and just say I had a headache, which is, like, not my fault. I'll do the work tomorrow. I will catch up. Just not now. My attendance is really bad at college. My attendance is like under 90%. I do that all the time. Yeah, see, it's fine. Fuck it. Who cares, honestly? I think my attendance is probably like 89. They're going to cancel my bus tickets. I'm not going to be able to get to college. Should we see what my attendance is? I think it'd be something like 89. I'll check for you. Hang on. Let me check my attendance live on stream. I would show you, but it would dox me insanely. Hang on. I'm checking my attendance. I probably should as well because I don't know what it is. I have knee ache. Yeah, I said I had a headache. They won't believe me, but fuck them. Do I care? Why does this not say my attendance? Prick. It doesn't say my attendance. I went onto the wrong website. There's two websites and there's different logins for both of them. My college is so confusing. I was scared that it's reflecting, then I'll put that out. Hang on. I want to check my attendance. Sorry, this is a really stupid thing to do live, but I'm doing it live now. We'll get a reaction. Attendance reaction, not clickbait, not clickbait. Gone wrong. Gone wrong. Attendance gone wrong. I got a 50%. Mine's, no, it's going to be like 80 something or 90 something. It won't be awful, I can guarantee you. Drum roll, it's loading. 92. Oh, that's above my expectations, that. Oh, I thought it was going to be 80 something. Look at me go. 92. I'm popping off, man. That's not even that bad. That's actually quite good. Who cares about attendance? My college. Not me. I don't give a shit. My college does, though. Oh, my God. 92. I've actually won. Yeah, fuck this, man. You know, the only days I take off is Friday. Did not count this day. Yeah, they probably haven't. No, they must have. Because I marked myself in not in. Unless they were just nice to me and they went, yeah, no, she's fine. She has a headache. Which was a lie. I just didn't want to get out of bed. I stayed in bed till 1 p.m. today. I didn't even fall back to sleep. I literally just sat on my phone from like 6:30 to 1 p.m. It's been one of them days, okay? It's been one of them days. I mean, it's been a long day, okay? Not even that. I woke up late, I gave up, and then I stayed in bed, put on my fancy makeup, and now I'm here. And that's all I've done. I literally sat doing fucking nothing today. Which, you know, it's my rest day as well as tomorrow and Thursday. I'm only in Monday and Friday this week. It's fine. You just have to pass. Exactly. You have to just pass. Yeah, it's fine. They don't give a shit. You know, the only thing that they care about to do with attendance is they pay for my bus tickets at college because I'm on a fund. They pay for my bus tickets, and if my attendance drops below a certain number, they'll get rid of my bus tickets and I'll have to pay for them myself, which is a little bit of an issue because I cannot afford the bus tickets every day. So that's the only bad thing with my attendance dropping, is that if my attendance drops, I won't physically be able to get into college, which seems a bit redundant from them, but that's their rules, not mine. So, you know, also a really shit thing to hold about someone's head. Hey, you don't come into college, then you won't be able to come into college. Yeah, no, I'm okay though. It's fine. They pay for it every week. I'm really backed up on it as well. They give me like vouchers every week, but one week I just didn't come in, so I didn't use it that week, and then I kind of fucked it, and now it's like off on the week, so I've just missed a couple weeks for voucher codes and not used them. But like, it's fine. I get judged by the dinner ladies as well. The people who, how long did I sleep? From like, I fell asleep at probably like midnight and then woke up at 6:30 and then fell asleep until 7:30. So from like midnight to 7:30, I slept over, like, I missed, I was supposed to be up at 6:30, I was supposed to leave my house at 7:30, so I overslept by, like, an hour. I could have gone to college, I just didn't want to. But yeah, no, my dinner ladies, because I pay with a fingerprint at school, which is only for the people on the fund that I'm on, so basically only for the poor people, they judge me every single time. They know me for being the fingerprint girl, man. Everyone else usually pays with their card or pays with, like, pays with money. I'm over here going, can I use my fingerprint, please? They'll look me up and down and go, sure, like, piss off, man. No, you're poor. Yeah, I know. Just fuck off, man. Like, they full on judge me every single time. Not bad. I'll sleep 5 hours a night. Then I have 3 exams tomorrow. You can't complain. No, I can't. I'll be honest. No, I really can't. I don't. Yep. No. I hope your exams go well. I had an exam last. No, I missed getting my exam back today. I didn't. Oh, that's so annoying. I was gonna get one of my psychology tests back today, and now I won't. Oh, I might email my teacher about that. I really want to know what I got on that. That's annoying. That's the only reason I care about missing college, because I didn't get my psychology results back. That's so annoying. You probably passed. It was like a full end of topic test. I mean, I definitely did pass, but like I don't know if I passed with a high grade. I probably did. I won't lie to you. I probably did. I found the test quite easy, apart from like one question which was about numbers, which I didn't understand. So I'm probably good. I just wanted to know what I got. And I did this criminology exam the other day as well, and I don't know what I got in that either, because I think I probably missed it this lesson. And I didn't have a criminology lesson last. I have not had criminology this entire week. Whoops. Oh well, it's okay. I haven't had a proper exam in ages though. I had my 8-hour exam end of last term. That was painful as shit. 8-hour exam made me want to burn inside. I had 3 hours one day, 5 hours the next. It was just typing. I typed for a good 5 hours. Like, I did not stop. The only time I stopped was when I was making a poster, which was part of the exam. That was the only time I stopped in that exam. My eyes were going so funny. I sat there for a solid 5 hours in my little boxed off computer just going... Like the whole 5 hours. I didn't spell because right once. Because that's such a difficult word to spell right when you're typing fast. I spelled because wrong so many times, and that 5 hours was painful. I didn't even finish. Bear in mind, I didn't finish my exam in the whole 8-hour period I had. I didn't finish. I wasn't even close. I answered everything, but I didn't answer everything properly because I ran out of time and I lied at the end. And then I still left early because I didn't want to be there anymore. And I went and just sat outside for a bit, which was quite nice. That exam was piss take though, and it was 25% of my grade. That exam can burn. That exam can go away. But no, I don't really care that much about college anyway. It makes no difference whether I'm there or not. I can do the online lessons tomorrow because what fucking else do I have to do? Nothing. So I can go learn about animal testing, whatever the fuck we were doing in psychology today. I'm quite glad I missed psychology. I really don't like my new teacher. So I'm quite happy I missed it because she teaches like a GCSE teacher. She teaches like secondary school teachers, so she acts like we're children and that we don't understand anything, and then if you don't understand it she gets annoyed at you. And she also, I really hate teachers that do this, she picks on people for the answers. I really don't like that. You know, I will continue to complain about that until the day I die, okay? Picking on people for the answers when they don't know the answers is such a shit way to get people to learn. It's fucking awful. How does that help at all? Hey, Sugar, do you know the answer? No. I'll give you a clue. No, I still don't know it. I didn't, but you can't go, but what about if I said this? That's not helpful. I don't know it. Ask someone else. Just ask someone else with their hand up, preferably. I find that so frustrating. Like, just fuck off, man. I'm sat here waiting for someone else to say the answer so I can write it in and then remember it from them instead of you quizzing me like it's a fucking game show. Hey, Sugar, do you know the answer? No. I'm going to talk to you for the next 10 minutes to try and get you to figure out the answer. Ask someone else. Just ask someone else. It's easy as that. Oh, okay, that's fine. Do you know the answer? Yeah, I do. It's this. And then I'll go, now I know the answer instead of getting quizzed about it. It doesn't help, and it makes the lesson feel like they're 10 times longer because half the lesson is just a student not understanding and then they're being quizzed on it. How is that helpful at all? It's not. It's not helpful. I really don't like my teacher, if you couldn't tell. My old teacher, Mike, he was an absolute angel he was an angel. I'll leave it at that. He was great. He helped me so much. He didn't pick on anyone for answers, and if he did pick on you, he'd ask you the question you didn't know, he'd move on quite swiftly, and he'd ask someone else. Or he'd answer it himself, which is much easier, honestly. It made the lessons go a lot faster. And, he didn't make us, he was quite a bad teacher inherently, but he was a lovely guy and I loved him, and he had the same attitude as me, and he was great. And then he left without saying a word, and I never got to say goodbye to him, and now I want to move colleges. So I'm blaming Mike for my demise. If I ever can't afford anything, I'm going to blame Mike. Mike will be the reason for all of my downfalls in life. I'm going to blame him for everything. If he just stayed as my teacher, if my teacher just didn't come back off maternity leave, then I would have passed psychology so much easier. Sorry, that was just a massive rant about my teacher. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so pressed about this. She's just not very good. To me, anyway. I'm sure she's helpful to other people, but to me, she doesn't cater to my learning style, even close to catering to my learning style, so I don't really like her that much. Anyway. Oh, we're gonna get more people in on the inside joke. If you don't know what's going on, I'll explain swiftly. It just must look insane when I do this to other people. Anyway, this action, for the people in chat who do not know, means I'm ending the stream. I know. How sad. How distraught of you. You're going to miss me so much until I'm back tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT, baby. I'm going to post on TikTok literally directly after the stream. I've already missed my deadline for I was supposed to post at 10. It's 8 past 10 now. I appreciate you all for being here. The action that ends the stream is the wave and the pick up the dogs. You'll know it when you know it. I'm going to end up though. It's been 3 hours and I am fucking exhausted, even when we already know. Hey, I have to tell the people who might not, Matt. You're in on the joke. You were there when I made it, man. You had the ideas, you know. You were the founder. You were the founder of it. But I'm going to end up now. It's been an absolutely grand stream. I appreciate you all for being here. If you want to know my socials, it will rotate as I say my ending chat. !point Discord, !point TikTok. Or you can go to my about panels and find them through there. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate all the follows and all the bits as well. We had a shit ton of bits today. I don't appreciate the spam Rasputines, but we'll move away from that and we'll live and we'll learn. I'll be back at 7 p.m. GMT tomorrow, everybody. I don't know how to be doing that. I might do a follower goal stream, but I'll keep you updated on the Discord. And if not, you'll see my notification when I go live. I hope you all eat, sleep, and drink well. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, night, morning, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset. What's that one called? What's that one show? Twilight. Is that a time? That's a time, right? Twilight. I hope you all eat, sleep, and drink well. Have a happy rest of your not Monday. Have a happy rest of your Tuesday and or not Thursday. Have a happy rest of your Tuesday and or Wednesday, everybody. Hope you have a lovely night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.